What is up, people? Back for another rodeo.
Hello, party people.
Hey, finally.
Get this stream muted so I don't have to hear myself talk. What's up, man?
Oh, not much. Not much.
Did Sean tell you about last night?
No.
Yeah,
All I know is he said that his parents are like big royals,
yeah,
and
I heard that's not part of what this is.
oh,
So, do you know what jungle juice is, right?
yes.
Um, a lot of that mixed with Delta 8.
How'd he get Delta 8?
Nah, whatever you gave him, the legal shit.
Are you talking about like your dad, Sean, or
Yeah, my
Oibro
dad.
Sean? Oh,
No,
oh,
no, me,
okay.
me, me. I called Sean last night all jacked up on Mountain Dew, if you know what I mean. Stumbling into my room. I called him and he had a girl in the car and I didn't realize it. And like I got him cock blocked, so I feel really bad. I got him cock blocked hard core.
Well, I'm sure it wouldn't be hard to get some action right now.
No.
Just be like, oh, I'm so sad because of the queen. And then, boom, you are
Boom,
fucking
pussy.
in there.
Right? Right?
But then again,
Yeah,
he's
man.
he's an Oibrov, so that might be a little bit more difficult. Oh, I love that he's not here and he can't defend himself, so I can just talk as much shit as I possibly want.
Dude, I would rather him be here and talk as much shit. But if we're being for realsies, I have more jungle juice, so let's go. Oh, dude, Everclear hurts.
Oh, you know what tomorrow is?
Is it Oibrev Day? Because it's the 11th.
No, tomorrow's the anniversary of Hassan saying
Mm.
that America deserved 9/11.
Yeah, because tomorrow is 9/11.
I know.
Yeah, I know. Hassan's gonna be like, we deserve 9/11.
He's already said that.
Why did we deserve 9/11? That's a horrible thing to say.
Well, okay, so he wasn't saying that like the people like in the buildings and the people on the planes and all that, like those people deserve to die. But like America as like a thought, America as an entity deserved it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's what he was saying. Like it
So
had
not us individually, but like,
right, just the concept of America.
okay. Oh, dude.
I mean,
No,
if you want, I
have
can pull up the
you ever
video.
drank? No, it's all good. Have you ever drank Everclear?
Yeah.
Does it hurt?
Yeah.
It hurts mixed with Hawaiian Punch, by the way. I'm proceeding to die slowly.
You shouldn't do that.
Do what?
Whatever it is that you're doing.
Die slowly?
Yes. Technically, we're all dying slowly.
Yeah, I'm just, killing my liver, so I'm dying a little bit slower, faster.
You'll need to be doing that. It's bad for you. Stunt your
Hey
growth.
man,
Shrink your
it,
PP.
you're pulling bullshit out to make me want to stop. He's like,
Well,
yes,
the first
exactly.
the first part is true,
I know.
and maybe
But
because of the first part being true, then the second part's also true. I don't know the answer to that one.
no, doesn't shrink your PP, kids.
Maybe not shrink, but prevent it from getting as big as it should have been.
Hey man, I ain't had complaints yet, and if it's gonna get
Oh
bigger,
my
then
God, you're still a child.
whatever.
So how long has it been since you've been in stream?
A while.
Well, how much news do you want to cover?
As much as we can.
Well, what was the last news story we covered? Do you remember? That you
Um,
covered, that we covered with you.
oh no, I don't. But we need to talk about the Queen of England. We need to talk about, um,
There's really nothing to talk about with the Queen.
I know. Um, how Sean's oi bruv looking self won't get his ass on.
Like I said, I did message him on Facebook. I messaged him on uh
It's
here
like
on
he will
Discord.
only answer me, and he'll only answer me when he thinks I'm in danger. And last night he thought I was in danger. He
Did you
thought I
watch the
was
video
out
I
with
sent
friends.
you?
Uh, the one that you sent. Oh, where is it? Which one? Which one?
The
Which
very
one?
last one.
Oh God, probably no. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. It was last
Oh.
night, so no. When was it?
Uh,
12:30? No.
yeah.
Dude, you know what happened last night. I was conked out. I was done.
Dude, it was so good. Fucking Brandon is
Alright,
on fire.
alright. We'll put into a Google tab that's on my main screen, and we'll watch it in a minute. Alright. What else of news do we got? Just give me some random
Trump stuff.
things. Trump stuff, we can cover Trump stuff. I'm fine with that. I just can't get too loud because we got company.
That's fine. How's
Um,
your dad's girlfriend?
they broke up
Oh,
about 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
I thought she was coming over this weekend. I thought there was a chick who came over
Mm,
this weekend.
that wasn't the girlfriend. That was a random friend that just needed a place to stay while her husband went to jail for child pornography.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah. Nothing happened there. So
cool.
you don't even know what to say. It's just like nice, good for her. Like,
Yeah,
bro, what? Yeah, yeah. So that's what that was. But no, his girlfriend, his actual girlfriend, they kind of split up. So yeah, there's that. Um, so Friday at school was boring as hell. Honestly, the fact that we didn't stream Friday kind of pisses me off because streaming Friday would have been great. Streaming last night would have been great.
I wanted to fucking as soon as I heard the Queen was dead, I was wanting to get on stream.
Dude, Sean will not hop on.
And he was like, "Yo, right after dinner."
And then he just didn't get on?
Like, I mean, I could have got on by myself, but like, that's kind of not what this like. It's kind of not what happens here.
Yeah,
You know
like
what I mean?
if we're on stream, it's multiple people.
Yeah.
Even if it's just you and me, like we're back on OG type shit, but like at least it's at least both of us now.
And I mean, I probably could have been able to get you one. But like, Who wants to hear two fucking Americans talk about the Queen of England?
Right. They want to hear what
The British
Oibrev
people,
has to
yeah,
say.
exactly.
They want to hear what Oibrev has to say, you know? That's his new nickname is Oibrev. I'm putting that in my phone right now on Snapchat.
I mean,
And I'm finna,
at least I cared more about what he had to say.
right?
You know, and like I had questions. Some of them have been answered, some of them still have not.
Yeah. Um, so what's up, man? What do we got?
Where do you want to start?
Um, the Queen of England, we ain't got much to say there, so there's nothing we can really talk about. Like it's just she's dead. She's deader than the dead skin on my fingernails. Like I don't know what you like. There's not
I
much we
mean,
can
like,
talk
okay,
about
so
because we're not in the society.
here's my take on it. Okay, like I'm showing those sympathy emotions for somebody losing a family member, you know,
Yeah.
but that is it.
Oh yeah. When it comes to her just dying, like okay, yeah, I feel bad because,
Right,
somebody
like,
lost their mom, but other than that, I don't give a fuck.
right.
Even a little bit.
You know, because I mean, like, fucking 250 years ago, we told the monarchy to fuck off. So I don't understand why, like, so many Americans are, like, crying.
Right?
You know, it's like, I mean, if it was Jill Biden, maybe, but like, even then, and I understand that she's been fucking queen for 70 years.
I don't care. I don't care if
You
she's
know,
been queen for 250
the vast
years,
majority of the
bro.
world doesn't know anybody else but her as queen.
Yeah, I
You
know.
know what I mean?
Like that's all she ever was to
Like
anyone was a
you'd have
queen.
to be over the age of 70 years old to know. I mean, honestly, you'd probably have to be like in your at least your mid 80s to know the prior king queen of England.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, but like I said, 250 years ago, we told them to suck our dick, and
250 years ago, and I went all upstream to hear this. 250 years ago, we looked at the British and we said, "Fuck you and your tea taxes, bitch," and we poured it all in the fucking harbor,
no,
and
that's
we'll
not
do it
it.
again.
We just didn't want a monarchy.
Well, nobody wants a monarchy. Well, they have constitutional monarchy now, so it's a little bit better,
Yeah,
but
she's
straight
basically a
monarchy.
figurehead now,
Yeah, constitutional
or
monarchy is a bit
was.
better, but just straight monarchy? Fuck no. Nobody wants
Yeah.
straight monarchy because one man or woman, I will say or woman, with all of the power would be horrible. It would go straight to their heads and they'd make poor decisions based off of if they got to keep power or not. And that is based off of anyone.
Yeah.
Anyone would make that decision. You can find me the most gold-hearted person ever,
Oh,
and
and she
it would still
was kind of
happen,
a horrible person, so.
right? So also, I have a story I want to talk about. So Harrison Bergeron, have you ever heard of the book Harrison Bergeron?
No.
It's basically a book that, or even a video that I'm gonna have my teacher link to me to put on stream in the next day or two because we're gonna watch the video on Monday about it.
What did
It's
you say it
about this
was?
Harrison Bergeron, Bergeron, Bergeron. Bergeron or some stupid shit. It should autocorrect it to whatever it's actually called. But It's about this kid who lives in a society where everyone is equal. Like everyone is the exact same, no inequality. Like, and people wear handicaps, like sandbags with lead in it or something like that, or like Harrison Bergeron, he has to wear black caps on his teeth because his teeth are so perfect and white, and um, he has
Good
to wear
God, he's
sandbags because he's
seven
so
foot
strong.
tall.
Yeah, and he's 7 foot tall. Dude, this kid is Greek god material, but he has so many, and he has shrapnels of he has pieces of metal that hang off of him because he's stronger than everybody else. Like, dude, this kid is fucking Greek god material, and they won't let him be himself because he lives in a society where everyone is equal. And it's basically the passage I read about it. I only read a part of it, but it's basically about his mom and dad seeing him on the TV after he escaped out of jail. He went to the TV station. He showed the TV station what could happen if he ripped off all of his handicaps, what he could actually do. And it really makes me think that's where our society is headed, is all equality for everyone. And if that's how our society ends up, I will fight for inequality every single day of the week if that's how far that this country is willing to go.
But okay, so what you're saying is like the communism Republicans think is going to happen.
Yeah, and for the most part, it probably won't. But even if a form factor of what that is, I don't think that's the right terminology, form factor. But if any form of that comes in or a factor plays into that, if anything like that comes to play, then I will instantly be out of inequality because I don't think anyone should have to worry about not being unique. So if it ever comes to attacking people for being unique, when it comes to equality, fighting for equality, I will instantly be out of that race because I think anyone should be able to be whoever they want to be. And if the world is going to start trying to tell us that we shouldn't be, then that's horrible.
But they're doing that now.
They are doing that now, you're right. And that's why I don't fight for total equality. I fight for equality in certain categories.
But this isn't equality in every category.
What the fuck is my dad cooking, dude? It smells so good. Jesus Christ.
Like
Oh, I got a
like
buzz.
this would never happen. It would never ever happen.
Okay, I can see
Okay.
that. Oh, give me just a second, man.
Oh Lord.
Alrighty, continue.
So it would never happen. Because like
I don't disagree.
who who draws the line for like what is the minimum um
So, so there's a whole
level?
department about it. So there's a whole department about it, and it's basically the department determines, makes you take a test once you turn 18, I think it is, or some shit like that. We didn't get that. We didn't read the whole book. We only read a part of the passage.
I know, but
So
I'm
I
not
don't
talking
really
about the book.
know.
I'm like talking real life. Because
Oh,
like beauty is subjective.
exactly. But they want everyone to be equal. So what's the like social, social, like what's it called?
Middle
The
ground?
social norm. So no, what's the social norm for being pretty?
Right. There isn't
That
one.
that's what the well, no, there is. The social norm for being pretty is like, oh, well, you have a good body and you look cute and shit like that. And like, I get that that's subjective, but for the most part, if you see a hot girl, it's a hot girl. It's not like, oh, well, she might be hot. But like for the most part, if it's a hot chick, most people, majority of people are gonna say, hey, that's a hot chick, or that's a hot guy. So it's like there's certain aspects that will make you either fit into that category or not, and that's what they're going to base it off of, is what I feel like the Republicans think. And for the most part, none of the Republicans fit in there except for country boys who fucking work all day. Then they got six-pack abs, you know, and shit like that, and they might fit in there. But for the most part, you know,
But like I said, they're kind of doing something like this today.
they are, but it's not to this extreme. And that's what the book was based off of, is like how how far can we go? How extreme can we get? That's what this author basically does with all of his books. Is how extreme can I make this? And then he shows, then when the reason he goes so extreme with it is because he wants to point out all of these flaws that are in it. Is because that's why he goes to the extreme. Because if you go to the max extreme, then you see all of the flaws that you can get from every single aspect. So, it's just, how far are we really willing to go when it comes to equality? Because if it's this far, then
We should go all the way. This isn't equality.
this is inequality. You're right. Give me just a second. Somebody's calling me.
Hopefully it's Sean.
It was not Sean, it was my girlfriend, and she's trying to get me to go to a demolition derby, but I'm not allowed to leave the house because I'm drinking, so I'm not going to go regardless, but I told her I'd talk to my dad about it.
No, you're not. Drink a
No,
Mountain
I'm
Dew,
not.
maybe. But
Yeah,
but
you're
my
right.
point is that like this would never happen. Again, this is not equality because
Well, no, it's what they think is equality, but it's actually inequality, and you're right. But that would be the
exactly.
problem. That would be the problem is somebody would take it to the extreme and think, "Hey, this is equality," but it's not. It's that blurry gray in between line of it's equality, but really the outcome of it is becoming inequality.
Well, but
So it's like you've
it's
got the equality. So it's like you got the equality. You got the equality formula, and you're doing the equality formula, but you're not getting equality after that equal sign. You're getting inequality. So what are you doing wrong? And it's you're taking something too high. You're taking that number and you're making it too much.
right.
And I feel like that's what's going to happen because all we ever do is try and make things all or nothing. So that's why this guy does this. That's why the person who makes these books does this, is because he wants to show us the extremes of these situations that are actually real life problems and what could happen if we do take it to the extremes. And I feel like every politician should have to read these books to see what could
But
happen
nobody's
if
trying to
they
take it
if
to
we,
any kind of extreme like this.
what do you mean? The Republicans want all or nothing, man. Hell, even some of the Democrats, what they've tried to pass have went all or nothing. Now, I'm not saying it's not all the time.
What
I'm
do you
not
mean?
saying
What do you
that it's
mean by all or
common.
nothing?
I'm
Like
talking
like give me an
full in or
example.
you get nothing. Okay, okay. Do you want me to give you like a political example or do you want me to give you just an example?
Like a political example.
Oh, okay. So gun control. And I know this is a topic, but
That has
I'll go with.
absolutely nothing to do with equality.
Oh, okay. It has to relate to equality. Okay, okay. So let's say um social norm is a six pack of abs, right?
Okay.
Okay. You have to you have to either, if you have a six pack abs and everybody else doesn't, then you have to eat a bunch because you can't have a six pack abs because not everybody else has it. That's not equal.
But that's not something that we're trying to do. I mean,
You're
maybe
right. It's
maybe a
not.
little
No,
bit because we promote.
I was just giving you an
Well, you
example,
said
but
Republicans and Democrats are trying to do this all or nothing thing. So I'm wanting to know what you think somebody is trying
oh,
to do.
I wasn't talking about with this category specifically as inequality. I was talking about with other categories. That's why when you say, "Oh, well this category," well they haven't done much in this category yet except for the little things, that you were talking about. But for right now, they've kind of left it alone. That's why it's hard to talk about this category. But if you were talking, that's why I said that is because it's like it's hard to talk about this part of it,
Well, and
but
honestly,
if
if
you
you just want to break it down to like the all or nothing category, um, honestly, it feels like Republicans are more for the all or nothing category
Then the
than the
Democrats are.
Democrats
Yeah,
are.
that's why I said that's
Because
why I
like going
said
to the gun
Republicans
control
because
thing,
honestly, no, if we're being honest, I completely agree with that statement because the gun control thing, Republicans want none of it. They
right?
want zero, nada.
And yes,
Whereas the
Democrats
Democrat
say
and the
the Democrats say maybe all of it, but like honestly, they're just doing that so that way they have a nice high starting area that they can jump down to.
yeah, they just want to start. It's basically they just want to start. I don't know if you can hear my fan. I'm gonna turn it down one more
No, you're
notch.
fine.
So basically, what they want to do is they just want to they want to get the highest they can. So because they know they're gonna have to work down, it's gonna come to a compromise, 100% without a
Right,
doubt. So they're just trying to start high so that they can compromise down to where it still works for everyone, but they kind of get what they want.
right. But like Republicans, they don't do that.
No, it's all or nothing with them. You're right.
I mean,
That's why I said
abortion is a
Republicans
perfect
more than
like
Democrats.
abortion is a perfect example.
Yeah, I was gonna use abortion, but then you said it has to come with any equality, and that kind of like again, like I said, they haven't done much in that category yet, so it's hard to take that
Right.
category and really make an example.
It does sound like an
But
interesting book though.
dude, it is. I'm gonna watch the video, but the part that I read was really interesting. It really makes me have a different outlook on like how people really do get treated poorly for not being in the social norms, and how if we really did come to this instead of just accepting everyone for who they are and we took the entire opposite route and made everyone equal, how bad it could be. So you just got to start accepting people for who they are so that we don't have to come to this, you know?
That that will never happen.
No, but that's the problem is that if we do go lopsided and go the complete other way, that's what's going to happen. And if that happens, we're all screwed because I'm going to have to drink Mountain Dew every day. Thank you. We're gonna have to drink Mountain Dew every day and play video games every day and start all podcasts because that's Matt and
Yeah.
he's the lowest of the low.
Exactly.
I'm kidding.
Exactly. Everybody needs to become fat like me and have a podcast.
And if not, they're killed.
Exactly.
Or I'm sorry, Vigigamed. Vigigamed.
Vigigamed, yes.
Vigigamed. My dad made me some homemade pizza on this nice bread that he got, and I got 4 slices in front of me. It's got bacon, it's got the right amount of cheese with the pepperoni. Oh, dude. This little buzz I got is gonna make this taste hella better. Oh God, man. All right. All right. So we covered that topic. What do we got on Trump? What do we got on Trump? I want to hear
Oh
about Trump.
Lord, where do we start?
Wherever is you got to give me the full story though. So
Um, let's see, was it under the Associated Press? Yes. Okay. What do you currently know?
not
Give
the
me
last
give me
time
a
we talked
rough
about Mar-a-Lago.
guesstimate.
So the last time we talked about Mar-a-Lago, um, it was it was getting investigated for the files and he was denying it, and I had the conspiracy theory that he got paid by those people who did the golf thing with him. He was getting paid by those people. The reason he got paid so much is because they were paying him for files, basically off of it. And then Yeah, that's basically as far as we got. So if you want to just start from wherever you think that kind of is, I
Okay.
know the basic stuff is he's getting investigated and stuff like that, but for the most part, I don't know very many details. So,
Okay, so a Trump
well,
appointed um judge, and she's like barely on the border of Mar-a-Lago. And
right.
honestly, she shouldn't even be the person who's fucking making these decisions. But welcome to America. So she was appointed by Donald Trump, um, like right before he left office.
Right.
Uh, but she granted the permission for a master to be discussed, which means all current investigation must be halted immediately.
Of course she did. She was appointed by Donald Trump. She's doing him a favor and probably getting a big old fat check for it too.
Oh, well, she's a federal judge, so I mean,
Doesn't
that's.
mean you can't be biased.
Oh no, and like it's perfectly fine to be biased. You just shouldn't be biased in your rulings.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Well, that's what I meant was biased in her ruling.
and like even in her ruling, she's like, I don't know why I'm doing this. This should be fucking um like somebody in DC that's making this decision. But I guess I have, the ability to, so I'm going to do it.
Right.
Um um so because of that, all the investigation has stopped. I don't think it really matters, honestly. I think the FBI pretty much already has everything that they need. Um and like I understand why Trump is doing it. So the reason why
Right.
Trump is doing it is because uh supposedly the FBI,
Supposedly, it's with a D. Supposedly.
what the fuck ever. Um, they got his passports, like some medical records, some attorney-client privilege records. That was kind of like I don't know if they were like mixed up in the boxes of all the top secret information, um, or if they was just like, oh, that's sitting on the desk, so let's just sweep it in too. I don't know which way it went with that. Um, but like it's fine. Like the like the FBI and everybody, they should give back, Donald Trump's passports, and well, unless they think he's a flight risk, then that's a different story, and then they just need to charge him, which that's a different story too. But but they just need to give him back his passports, his attorney client privilege bullshit, any medical
Right.
records, whatever is not involved with the case. They should just give back. That's perfectly fine. You know, I don't think anybody objects to that. I don't think anybody is like, no, you shouldn't do that. You know, um, but that's basically kind of what the special master does. But the problem is the special master, one, they have to have like the highest security clearance in the United States to see some of these files,
Oh,
which is
right.
absolutely fucking hilarious because like Donald Trump was like, "Oh, I declassified all these things."
Huh.
Well, if you declassified them, then why does this guy need security clearance? That or girl. What, that doesn't make any sense. So yeah. So there's that. Like every time one of his lawyers speak, they literally dig him deeper into shit.
Right.
Because like that was an example, and it happens quite often. Um,
Sorry, I had to go get ranch. Um, yeah, I completely agree. I think Every single time they even decide that they want to open their mouth, they're just screwing him more and more and more. But continue. What's up?
Hold on. Okay, so some of the information that's been coming out about what has been in the boxes.
Okay.
Um, that's August. Come on, I know we have something more fucking recent. I hate when they do that shit. Subscribe to us to be able to read this. Fuck you too. They can just fucking all suck my dick. I am not subscribing to any of them.
Right.
Uh, oh, on True Social, Trump compared the FBI to Russia or the Soviet Union. So here,
That's fair.
uh, so I'm gonna have to read one of his truths, which is basically a tweet. Uh, and like this is an exact quote of what he said. Okay. Not only did the FBI steal my passports at the FBI raid and break-in of my home Mar-a-Lago, but it has just been learned through court filings that they also improperly took my complete and highly confidential medical files and history and all the bells and whistles. And in parentheses, at least they'll see that I'm a very healthy and absolutely perfect physical specimen. Like, this is him fucking saying this. Plus personal tax records, illegal to take, and lawyer-client privileged information, a definite no-no. Which I would agree some of that stuff, like, they shouldn't have taken. I don't know if it was just because they were in the box, and, it just happened to be, um, there. I don't know the exact story. We'll get all that information. Um, but some of the stuff that was in the boxes, because I know that's what really matters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Trump had basically, um,
Who's Jean Jaquez Gilbert?
who?
Jean Jaquez Gilbert.
Oh, it's John. He's the guy from the island, to the west of Africa, but he's in Canada right now.
I wonder if he'd be willing to join.
Uh, one of the things that he had was basically a rundown of um, spy assets that are in the United States or from the United States. Um, which honestly, like, nobody should really have access to that,
Right.
because, like, I mean, you can say whether or not spying is right or wrong. That's a completely different story. But like those people need to be protected.
There needs to be a protection clause.
And they pretty well, and there is. That's why some of this information is like the most closely guarded secrets. You know,
Right.
I'm like it's not like you can get on Glassdoor and be like, who are the top secret spy FBI agents? You know, it's not like you can get that information. It's like nobody has access, or almost nobody has access to that information. And Trump had it just fucking chilling in his desk. Um, he had one of the biggest and probably most important things is the he had nuclear secrets of uh, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Of an ally.
Oh shit.
Um, they didn't say who, but apparently there was a broadcast, and they kind of like broke down who they believed it to be. Um, I didn't watch this broadcast, so I'm just going off of the information that I received from third hand sources. Um, but apparently it was Israel.
Oh shit.
So basically, like Trump had Israel's nuclear secrets, you know top secret document, and it was just chilling at fucking Mar-Lago.
Huh. What the fuck?
But like it doesn't even matter that it was Israel. Just if it was fucking anybody's. Imagine if it was the UK's or fucking Japan's or who else is an ally? South Korea or just
Yeah.
fucking any other country in the world. Like that's extremely sensitive, powerful information. And this motherfucker just had it in his fucking desk drawer.
Right.
Um so yeah, there's that. Um Bill Barr.
Uh-huh.
Um he is the former attorney general to the US, appointed by Trump. He was like definitely one of like Trump's friends. Trump fucking hyped him up so much until here recently, and now that he's talking against Trump, saying, "Hey, what Trump did was, it might have been kind of wrong." Now, Bill Barr is a rhino and a disgrace to the United States. Which is so funny because that happens all the time. If anybody speaks up against Donald Trump, then they're a fake Republican, they're a secret communist Democrat, and they're a disgrace to the country and unpatriotic. How many
Right.
times could you say that about somebody who is in your inner circle constantly?
I don't know why they'd be in his inner circle if he's calling them that.
Well, no, I'm saying before. Like, for example,
Right.
Bill Barr was in his inner circle, and he's now
Right.
saying these things about Bill Barr.
Yeah, it's like how can you act like that after they've been so loyal to you time and time and time again?
Well, it's because they're not loyal right now. Because they care more about the United States integrity than they do about fucking Donald Trump's fifis.
Fifis?
Yes, his fifis.
What are the fifis?
His feelings. His
Uh,
fifis. Alright, Donald Trump is the biggest snowflake and it melts constantly. So
Oh,
anyways, uh, so Bill Barr is basically saying that he thinks like one of three things are going to happen. Um, and in order of likeliness, he thinks it's going to be, um, and
I
again, this
just
is,
messaged you.
huh?
I just messaged you. Check your private DMs.
Good God.
uh,
Okay,
and
so,
I'm eating a whole bowl of like sherbet, like red, white,
ooh,
and blue
that's
sherbet.
horrible, dude. Be careful. Um, so one, Bill Barr doesn't think that anything's really going to happen to Trump, and
Well,
that
probably not.
basically he's going to get a slap on the wrist. Which is probably the worst thing they could ever do. Because what he said is right now, there's probably a team sitting around a big fucking table deciding what they need to do. What is the right direction? Because, like, there's, like, doing the right thing and doing the thing that's right is two different things. Okay? Like,
Well,
doing
it
the
is
right
now.
thing. Huh?
I said, well, it is now.
No, it kind of always has been. Doing the right thing would be, uh, just arresting him, charging him, doing all that. But now, like, there's a lot of other things that you have to take into consideration. Because, I mean, he was the president. So, like, you don't want to do something and now, that just opens up free reign for the Republicans to now fucking investigate every single Democratic president that's ever existed. Because that's not what's going on. You know,
I don't know.
what do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. I'm just bullshitting you.
Oh.
It would have been one of those arguments where it would have been like, oh, well, I don't agree with it, but I'm gonna argue this point just cause, and that leaves us on fun tangents that don't matter, and then both of us yelling way too loud for no reason, and then we
Oh.
both have to drink tea in the morning to soothe our voices, and we don't like that. So,
um, but no, like, so like they have to they have to basically kind of decide, uh no, these are good for me. These keep me from killing people like you. Video gaming people like you. Love you, sissy. Um, but
video gaming people like you. You're talking about your cigarette?
yeah.
Ooh.
I'm because that's all I wear is like white tees. I like white
Oh
tees.
yeah, dude.
They're
White
comfy.
t-shirts and shorts. That's it. That's
Mhm.
all he ever wears. Even like you might catch him in an orange t-shirt.
No, I have no. I have one other colored T-shirt that I wear, and it's red.
You might catch him in his orange hoodie once in a while if it gets cold.
So,
Big
anyways, back to Trump.
but big boy doesn't get cold very easy. So
Um, so they have to figure out what is the correct decision, because if they just go and arrest him and
right.
basically, I know I'm supposed to blend into the screen. Are you saying my white shirt blends into the screen? It happens.
It
Um,
does.
that's fine. I just want to be a floating head. Um, uh, so if they just like go and charge Trump or like go and arrest Trump without like any information coming out, then you could have a really big problem.
Right. Because
Understandably.
then because then the Republicans are gonna want to investigate every single Democratic
No, no,
president
no,
there's
no,
ever
no, no,
been.
no, no, no. I'm talking like fucking Civil War style problems.
Oh,
Like if the FBI just went and arrested Donald Trump right now, like without any information coming out besides what has come out, then like civil war would start. I don't think it would be quite that bad, but you know what I'm saying. Shit would
Right.
most definitely hit the fan. But if the FBI is like, "Hey, look, we have all of this evidence. We're going to take him to trial. He has to be arrested right now." Then, that kind of eases the American people into him being arrested. Does that make sense?
Fucking finally.
Oh,
Fucking.
guys, I'm with my kids. What's up?
Jesus.
Wait,
Fucking
you were with your kids?
Oibrov is finally here.
I
What's
was
up,
more
brother?
Oh, you shut your whore mouth about mourning and shit. Sean.
You won't catch me morning. I couldn't care.
Sean.
Good riddance.
Sean,
What?
I'm at it again, and it's only 12 in the afternoon.
Really? Hey, Matt.
I'm about to get a new cup.
Yes.
Oh, I was about to say something then. I'd probably end up regretting. No. Forget that. I'll tell you later.
You can message it to me.
I already told him about the cock blocking.
Dude, Landon, bro.
Bro, what?
Shh. Don't tell anyone.
I got you.
No, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.
I'm getting more right now, guys.
Yeah, he was drunk last night and he ended up getting away.
Yeah, kids do that.
Oh, don't. Literally just sat in my car. Just having a good time. Everything's all, nice and weird and all that. And then I just get his drunken ass just ringing me. And I'm like, oh, I'm literally just like, oh, I'm so sorry. This kid's ringing me, but he's drunk. I want to make sure he's safe. And then before you know it, yeah,
My bad, B.
it's all good anyway. She bought me chicken nuggets from McDonald's. So say what?
Oh yeah, that's totally worth it.
It is totally worth it, actually. I think you'll find I think
That
it's
makes
worth
up
it.
for pussy.
Dude. Dude, like,
Sorry, guys. I'm a little bit out of pocket right now, okay?
That's fine. Okay, so let me finish up with what I was saying about Trump.
All right.
So like they really need to ease into arresting him. They need to be very careful because there's still a very, very, very large, hardcore, fucking supportive group. That like would quite literally die for their God King. So they need to just be very.
Because Daddy Tate, bro. Daddy Tate, though.
No, Daddy Tate is nobody compared to fucking Donald Trump. Tate wishes.
Tate. Sean, what did you post on your story again? I forget what it was. You posted something today about the Queen, and it was funny as fuck's the Queen.
Well, yeah. So basically, do you remember when that whole what's his name? The investor, what's his name? Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein, when all that came out.
Yeah. Did
Well,
you
Prince
say
Andrew
investor?
fucked Tuss. He said he would fuck Tuss.
Well, oh yeah, I would smash Truss, absolutely. 100%, I'd give it to Truss.
We can change her. We can change
Not
her.
now, but how
Dude.
she was.
Dude, we
in
can
that
change
video.
her. We can change her. We can bring her over to the liberal side.
Maybe, but as you were saying for the Queen, so the reason I don't care is because do you remember when all that stuff came out about Epstein?
Yeah.
And then obviously Prince Andrew was pictured with a 14-year-old girl that he supposedly slept with.
Yes.
Well, the Queen paid out of taxpayers' money to get him out of trouble. So as far as I'm concerned, she's just as bad as him. So good riddance to her.
Sean.
Elizabeth Truss, she's the new prime minister of the UK.
Sean, guess what? I got a whole tub of sherbet sitting in front of me that I'm finna eat.
Do it. She was also the power was given back to the Queen by Boris Johnson last year that she could impeach him at any time and call a snap election. And after she was seeing, obviously, the inflation going crazy, she should have stepped in and stopped it, and she never. So again, it's another reason why I say good riddance to her, and just disbar the monarchy. I couldn't care about this king. I think he's a clown. I couldn't care about any of the other royals.
See,
It's
dude,
really just
I
any
totally
ghost
could have
who-
used you the other day.
But Sean,
Sorry?
you guys don't have a. Oh, I'm sorry. Continue.
I was just saying that I really could have used you the other day. Like,
I
because,
know,
like,
but it's the only time my family ever like really came together, like everyone, because my family are royalists, and I always end up arguing with them. But just yesterday wasn't, yesterday and the day before wasn't really the time to argue. I had a lot of people like having dinner together, that sort of thing, and it was actually quite a lot of the street. It wasn't just my mum and dad and parts of my family; it was just like the whole street. Because
oh,
over
I know. I
here-
watched Hassan's stream, and he was making fun of him.
Yeah, I couldn't care about the monarchy, but just it's the older generation. They absolutely love the monarchy.
Yeah.
But Sean, you
No,
guys
they
have
said-
you guys don't have a monarchy itself. You guys have a constitutional monarchy. Or better.
Okay.
It's still a monarchy. you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's still a monarchy though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's still one of the biggest figureheads like in the world ever, and she's the
Right, but
longest
that's all
reigning.
she
and-
really is. But that's all she
Yeah.
really is now is a figurehead.
Oh, she still had
agree.
power.
Well, no, she still had power.
was
but
just
I mean, at
limited.
85, really, what are you gonna do? Or
96.
96.
96, yeah. But like I said, she could have stepped in when she saw the Tories absolutely battering the country, and she didn't step in. She didn't impeach Boris. She paid out of taxpayers' money. She paid billions out of taxpayers' money to get Prince Andrew out of his sexual assault case on a 14-year-old. So as far as I'm concerned, I couldn't care about her. Just another bitter 96-year-old.
Oh, I agree.
Sean, you want to know what you are? You're an oi bro, Coke bottle wearing on your face.
Yeah, and this is your daily reminder that you're a pussy.
Dude, I love those. I get those during school, and it's freaking great.
Matt, every single day, I message Landon with a video saying, "This is your daily reminder that you're a pussy."
So I learned something. I learned something the other day. Ryan Reynolds owns part of
Oh,
a soccer
God.
team from Wales.
Yeah, Wrexham.
Yeah.
I told you this.
Yeah, I think I remember talking to you about it, or you mentioning it.
Yeah, it's him and someone else.
The guy
they
who
own-
made Always
own
Sunny in
shares of-
Philadelphia.
They own yeah, exactly. They own shares of Wrexham AFC. It's actually crazy. They on Disney Plus. There's a like a little sort of
Hulu.
autobiography documentary about it.
It's on
Oh,
Hulu.
it's on Hulu for you, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, for us, it's on Disney Plus. And the season that Wrexham FC didn't make the playoffs, the day after, they released a couple of their coaching staff and 11 of their players. Brutal. Brutal.
But is it really brutal, or
Yeah,
is
you're
it
not good enough,
like,
Charles.
or like, do you agree with it,
Well,
or is it
no,
both?
I agree with it. In a personal sense, no, that's horrible. But in a professional sense, no, it absolutely makes sense. If your players aren't good enough, get them out.
Right.
Get better players. That's football's a business. It's a sport. It's not made to sit there and think about your feelings. Like, who cares? You're not
Right.
good enough. You're not good enough. It's
Well,
not
and
for
like,
everyone. It's like every sport.
because they were both on Stephen Colbert the other night. And is Wrexham like the second or third oldest club like in the world? Because I think that's what they were saying.
Hold on, I'll join back now. Sorry, just bear with me.
You're fine. La ti da ti da. La ti da ti da.
You guys hear me?
Huh?
Oh, there you go. There you go. No worries. Yeah. So I think Wrexham FC is the longest. I think they're the oldest club in Wales. I believe they play in the oldest ground in which international matches are still played in. I think it is. But they're also one of the worst. They're garbage.
Yeah. And like I'm sure that that's why they got it, you know, because like I know that they got a bunch of money, but like especially Ryan Reynolds. I mean, fuck, he owns a cell phone company, a marketing company, Aviation Gin. He's a fucking hella movie star, so I'm sure his pocketbook's perfectly fine.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like he's balling. He's got some brass.
Right.
He's
But
100% got
like,
some brass in his pocket.
but that's the best thing to do is like to buy a fucking shitty team and try to bump them back up, you know?
Yeah, it's because if you can get them to that place, especially with what British football makes with the Premier League and the Championship, the TV rights are insane. Like
Right.
the TV revenue that you get from it is
Well,
incredible.
and like you don't even have to get them that high. I mean, if you just get them, you know, because like aren't they in like the last division or like the worst division or something like that?
Yeah, they're in the worst professional division. If they go down
Right.
another division, then they're basically in like semi-pro, and like
Y-
no one cares about semi-pro. It's garbage.
Right. So if they can just bump them up a couple spots, then fuck. You know, a couple promotions,
That's
and
easy.
they're going to be
That's
making
so much.
fucking bank. I know that's easier
Yeah.
said than done, but
No, well, they won't really make any bank until it's the only league that really makes a lot of money. Honestly, it is the only league that they can get into. Obviously, you got like the top leagues in France, Spain, Germany,
right.
Portugal, places like that, Belgium, Turkey.
Well, yeah,
Where they've all got their best
think
leagues.
of how many more people are come out to the games if, they're in a league or two higher. That means they're
They'll
climbing, that
definitely
means they're
make more.
winning.
Oh, they'll make more than the club's making right now, but they won't make like an awful lot more. They won't really do much.
Right. Well, and honestly, I think if they start getting around to that point, they would fucking sell it.
Fucking finally.
Because like isn't like Premier League 1 and then Championship is 2, correct?
Yeah, and then League One is 3, League Two is 4, and then anything below that is Conference, which is
Right.
basically like semi-pro. It's like in baseball. No, it explains it explains the baseball leagues like side by side.
Right. So like the MLB is Premier, AAA is Championship, AA is what'd you say, League 1?
He left.
Oh. Fucking oi bruvs.
Fucking oi, bruv.
Fucking oi bruvs.
Fucking oi, bruv. Them pussy boy oi, bruvs. Alright, back to Trump. So he's fucking screwed.
Well, okay, so
A fish
oh,
cake and a jumbo sausage and butter, please.
what?
The fuck did you just say to me?
I heard fish cake.
Sam. The fuck did you just say to me, Sean? Did you just tell me go make you a sandwich?
Okay, so while we're waiting on him, so another thing that Bill Barr thinks is possible is Donald Trump stole some classified documents that he is using as that he could use as blackmail.
Probably.
Like just to give some like examples, like he has the top secret information of Area 51. The top secret information on aliens if they exist, or the JFK assassination, or just something just way worse if anything out there actually exists. So like that's another very very big concern is what information did he have access to, where is what did he do with this information, and shit like that. That stuff's really really important, and that's why they're like trying to figure out which avenue they need to take. The third option is that they just fucking they snatch him up and throw him in jail.
That's cool. We should do that one.
Honestly, I don't know why they haven't taken the fourth route.
Snatch him up and put him in jail.
No. Okay, so if this was me or you or like anybody else on the planet, Okay, they would have came and black bagged us, and we never would have been heard from again. Like there would have been 4 people in the world that knew that we actually existed. And that would be the president, and then the 3 people who are guarding us and torturing us and interrogating us. That's the only people on this earth that would know we exist. And I would say probably only one of them actually know the actual location of where we exist.
So why haven't they done that to Trump yet?
What do you mean?
Why haven't they done that to Trump yet? I mean, obviously, more people will know where you are, or or if you
What,
exist,
black
because you
bagging?
can't kill. Yeah.
Because he's an ex-president.
Too many people know he exists.
Right. Well, and like people would ask questions, but I don't understand why they haven't went other routes though.
Like what?
Uh, um, well, he's not the most healthiest individual on the planet,
You chase him.
So if a report like here, I'm going to make up a fake headline and tell me how far-fetched it sounds.
Okay.
Okay? Again, fake headline, complete fake headline. Donald Trump passes away from a heart attack on the 13th green at Mar-a-Lago. Does that sound far-fetched? Does it sound ridiculous?
Did that happen?
Huh?
Did that actually happen?
No. But that's my point. Like there's like
That have fucking fooled me, Jesus.
but like why haven't they done that? We have the fucking skill, we have the ability. Like we have some of the best fucking secret agents on the planet.
We have the FB fucking eye.
No, the FBI is a bunch of chumps compared to some of the other fucking alphabet people we have. Why am I ridiculous? That's true. Like it's not like that we could
Nah,
like have a
I'm gonna
gunman
say
go and
something
assassinate
super
him.
offensive.
Like it's not like that we could have like a gunman go and assassinate him
You
or anything
shut
like
your
that. Like
horn. You shut your
that's
horn
too in the face. That's too obvious. But
But if
like
we had secret agents go and find him when he was alone and take him, and then he
well
just
the
disappears
chef
one
gets
day.
replaced.
What do you mean?
The chef that cooks his food gets replaced and poisons him.
Right. With a little something that isn't traceable.
Exactly. And all it does is it causes fucking congestive heart failure.
Just
Who's going
why are you
like he's
so
going to get
dead
a
set on
full
heart failure?
because he's fucking fat.
You're fat.
I am fat, but he's fat and just out of shape and like
You're fat and out of shape.
so what's then how are they supposed to do it? Like there's really only 2 ways that they could do it and one of them is extremely difficult. Like
What is
having
it?
having somebody like giving somebody a stroke is like next to impossible, but getting them to have a heart attack, there's plenty of stuff out there that can do that.
Right. Or they could just be like, yo, homie got shot.
Yeah, but that raises so many suspicions.
Okay.
Because like
So
you
yeah,
do know he
so
has
then
a
say
secret
he had
service.
congestive.
You do know he has a secret service fucking enclave, right?
Yeah, I knew that. I figured.
Yeah,
Just tell him,
every
like,
former
just
president
come.
has one.
Yeah. So what you gotta do is you just got poisonous food, congestive heart failure.
Exactly. You sprinkle a little bit of, heart attack medicine on his hamburger, and
And that fat fuck, yeah. That
and
fat fuck
and
gobbles
he's
it all
gone.
up.
You just got to make sure that you put it on the hamburger.
Oh god, we can't put it on the salmon. Salmon? We can't put it on the
No,
salmon.
that's like healthy food. Or the
We
fried
gotta put
chicken,
it on the hamburger.
the
We can put
hamburger.
it on. We gotta put it on the hamburger or the chicken.
But yeah, like I don't like I don't understand why they're letting this go on.
So why is Sean taking so long?
I don't know.
Finna smack him around like Andrew Tate.
Like he needs to quit fucking grieving the queen. Okay?
On God, homie need to quit grieving. He need to get his ass in here. Or I'm gonna come over there with a bottle of Prime and I'm gonna smack him around with it. I want you to tell him that in your message. I want you to tell him Landon's finna come over there and smack you around like Andrew Tate if you don't quit it. You're a dick. You're a
No,
dick.
it's ham burger.
Birder.
Burger.
Brother. No, you're just racist.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I spelled that wrong.
Birder.
There. That's what it is.
When did we say hamburgers? What? Is your sister okay?
Oh God, no.
Is she as crazy as Auntie?
Probably more.
Damn. Crazy ass white bitches.
No, hamburgers.
Birders.
Like Donald Trump tweeted
Like
that.
murders.
Like Donald Trump tweeted that.
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers. With a D. No boogers. Birders. So smack you around like Andrew Tate. Rude. Why? Because you don't know how to spell? It's called pronunciation. You gotta spell it out in your head. No, fuck crazy ass white people. You're just mad because Matt's nicer than you are.
Here's his tweet. January 15th, 2019 at 7:58 a.m. Great being with the national championship Clemson Tigers last night at the White House. Because of the shutdown, I served them massive amounts of fast food. I paid over 1,000 hamburgers, etc. Within 1 hour, it was all gone. Great guys and big eaters. Like I know it's a typo and we shouldn't be making fun of people, but fuck him.
No, but fuck you.
Okay, so it's now hamburgers.
No, Matt's nice. You're just you shut your whore mouth. It's the only defense I have.
I am extremely nice.
Exactly. Shut your whore mouth. Go fill it with cock and shut up.
Be nice.
Nah.
Don't talk to women like that.
I talk to women however I want. I'm a descendant of Andrew Tate. I'm top G.
Well, just think. You can go get your. Did you go to the website I sent you?
I hate you so much. I hate you so
Why? Why? You don't want to go be top G and get the Bugatti scooter?
The way you said Bugatti. The Bugatti scooter.
The Bugatti scooter. That's the only way you could be a top G, is if you drive around with a Bugatti scooter.
Stop.
Oh my god, fucking reconnect, phone.
You know my mental conditions right now.
I know, I'm an hour in and you're fucking sloshed. Fucking stream's falling apart at the seams.
Matt's the glue that holds us together, and he can't hold it. Sean can't get his internet figured out.
No, he's grieving. Sean's grieving. You're being an idiot. My sister won't accept the hamburgers. It's all falling apart.
Bro, have you seen your head? Your head shaped like an egg. The fuck? Out here looking like an oi bruv egghead, bro. What you mean? Out here looking like Megamind with your fat ass forehead.
Like here's me.
Like, bro.
Like
what you
this is
mean?
me. Trying to hold this stream together.
Stop. I can't believe you did that.
Yeah, I just called myself Spider-Man. What y'all gonna do about it? Fight me, I dare you.
You might as well win. He ain't that tough. He ain't got no balls. His balls the size of grapes. I think she's just mad because she be out here looking like Voldemort with no fucking hairline. With your bald looking self.
Ooh. Please tell me they're at the fucking... Please tell me the Queen is nearby.
The Queen of what?
England?
Nearby what?
Wherever this picture was taken?
Bitch is dead.
Yeah, hopefully she's in a fucking box somewhere near where this picture was taken.
Why?
Because fucking Megan's on here, and fucking the Queen absolutely despised Megan.
Why?
I don't know. Not royalty? Because she was...
Sorry, guys, my internet
Oh.
was garbage. Chip shop.
Why did the Queen
Nah,
hate
bro, you was
Megan?
grieving.
Because she believes that Meghan is all about herself, and that she just wanted to take Prince Harry away from the royal family.
Right.
But
So
I think he wanted to leave the royal family way before even Meghan was involved with him. because there's a circulating conspiracy theory that the royal family killed Princess Diana of Wales,
Right.
and that was Prince Harry's mum.
The reason why I was asking is because there's this headline that shows
You're mad because your forehead looks bigger
William
than
and
the fucking
Henry
chalkboard.
waving at the cameras. Looks like they're at Windsor Castle. And I was just sitting here. I was like, "Oh God, I hope that the Queen is somewhere nearby," because I know she hates Meghan. So
Yeah, I think it's because of race as well.
yeah,
I think
Hey,
apparently the
that's
royal family is
racist.
like incredibly racist.
Sean, you misogynistic fuck, telling Chanel to go make you a sandwich.
I never.
You liar.
Girl, give it a rest, will you? Just have a day off of being a clown today.
Sean, is that your mom?
Tristan, John, say hi to the stream. Say hi, stream.
Hi, stream.
What's up?
Hi, Tristan. Peppa Pig. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-bum. How are your kids, man? How are
Yeah,
you
they're
doing?
good. We're just sat here eating dinner just before they go to bed.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-bum.
I'm sorry, is the TV loud?
No, you're fine.
No, you're good, man. The only time we can hear it is when, like if you brought it closer to Tristan, but I think that was just a thing. You're good.
No,
What
okay,
are
then
your
good.
boys' names? Tristan
So
and
got a
Tristan and
question.
Caden.
Kaden.
Okay.
The Caden's the younger one.
Young Queen Elizabeth,
Yep.
was she hot?
That's the name of our queen.
I wouldn't say so.
You don't think she was attractive when she was younger?
Queen Elizabeth is our queen.
What?
Queen Elizabeth is our queen.
She is our queen. You're right. Well, she was our queen. Yeah, you're right. I think in those days, like in that kind of society, I think people would say that she was really good looking, really hot. But for me,
Well,
no.
yeah, like comparing her to like today's women, no, she wasn't.
Today's
But like,
Lana Rhodes. Lana Rhodes fine as fuck.
you know, like looking at a picture of her from like the 50s or 60s or whatever, that's what I was like comparing it to.
I don't know. Has she got back?
What?
I don't know.
Is she
She's
got
always
an
in
ass, or
she's
she's
always
got
in
a
a
really long back?
dress, so like she's definitely no Jackie O. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, I don't understand why they hate Megan so much either. Megan's fit.
Oh, Megan's gorgeous.
I'd bang that chick harder than my mom.
What?
I meant to say Sean would my mom. Sorry. Sorry. I
Whoa.
would say Sean was my mom. I'm
Is
sorry.
that just an accidental inbred self-report from Landon? Sweet home Alabama.
You don't even sing it on key.
You don't have to.
Sean.
Hey guys, gonna listen to something?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, Tristan, can you tell these guys all the states that you know? Yeah.
Okay.
Speak nice and clearly, okay?
Oh, have you shown him the video that I gave you?
Yeah, I have. I showed him once, but we were on the way to the.
Oh, okay,
We were on
okay.
the way to my mum's. Here you go, Tristan. Say all the states that you know.
Okay. Alabama, I know that. Texas, Arizona, California, Maine, New York, and Alaska and Hawaii.
And
Washington, Florida,
and
Colorado.
and
Is this the last one?
is that it? Is it?
Washington.
You said Washington. Do you know any more?
I know one more.
Okay.
Michigan.
Michigan. Any more?
Minnesota. Minnesota. That's
Minnesota. Anything else?
nope.
What do you think of that?
Kansas.
5 years old.
Kansas. He's 5 years old and he knows Michigan.
He's 5 years old and he
from
knows more
Michigan.
states than people who live in the United States.
He knows more than I do.
Can you see why I'm so proud of him? Like
Yeah.
he's so intelligent. He's incredible. It's okay.
Tristan, tell him look at your dad. I want you to look at your dad right now. I want you to look at him. I want you to say, Dad, I'm gonna smack you around like Andrew Tate.
Don't tell him to say that.
No, don't say that. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Now, Sean.
Tristan, can you say Daddy Tate? Tristan, say Daddy Tate.
No.
Why?
Hello.
Say Andrew Tate is the best.
If you say Andrew Tate's the best, then Sean has to buy you a Bugatti scooter.
Tristan, can you tell me what car Andrew Tate drives?
No.
A
Daddy.
A what?
A Bugatti.
My God. Can say Andrew Tate's
Did
the
you
best?
see the link that I sent you?
Okay. Huh?
Did you see the link that I sent you?
Oh, fuck your
No, because obviously last night I went home quite late, and today I woke up late and went straight to get my children. I'll look at everything you sent me. I promise I will.
Are you looking at the stream?
Yeah. No, I was literally just doing my kids their dinner.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. I wasn't sure. Are you looking, Landon?
Uh-huh.
Are you all excited now? Do you feel like a top G?
Bro, I already am top G.
I'm top G too. Don't let him pick.
Oh, Tristan's more top G than you are, Matt.
Oh, you better hurry up and order now. They only have silver left. The blue and black are already sold out.
Only silver Bugattis.
Bugatti scooters.
Kristen, can you tell Matt in London what your favourite car is?
Okay.
Go on.
Lamborghini.
Oh, yes. The child of class.
Well,
He usually says Tesla.
he's never going to be a top G.
No, Lamborghinis are top G cars. Listen to me.
They're
Tristan, listen to
they're
me.
okay,
If you
but
ever
they're no
say Tesla,
Bugatti.
listen, Tristan. We don't like Teslas, okay? Do you like the sound engine makes? An engine makes? You like the brrrr? You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like those? Okay.
Do you-
then we
do you
don't
like-
Teslas because they don't make those.
Okay, would you
Okay.
rather breathe clean
They're
oxygen?
silent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, he
I
doesn't
think.
know what clean oxygen. He doesn't know what clean oxygen kills us regardless.
Well, yeah, but clean oxygen's much better for him.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
There you go. He's just finishing. He's just finishing his dinner.
Sean, I converted your kid to non-electric cars. How does that feel?
We'll give this cake to Caden then. No, he loves Tesla. Put it on his plate. Good man, thank you. Yeah, he still loves Tesla. Every time we go past a Tesla, he's like, "Son, look, Tesla."
Our queen is live. Oh no.
What do you mean?
I need to end stream and just go watch our queen. Pokey.
No, fuck Queen.
I think he's about Pokemon.
You don't talk any shit about Poke, okay?
Hey, fuck Pokimane. She literally uses her big old tits for views. She's a big old prude.
She doesn't really have big tits.
Oh, really big. Bum.
She does have a
Yes,
booty.
She got a fatty. She has a fatty.
She's got some back.
She definitely has a dump truck.
Bro, Sean, are your kids ass or tits, guys? Well, one
They're
of them probably
fucking
doesn't
little
know yet.
babies. It doesn't matter. Good God. The fuck is wrong with you?
Well, no, but Tristan.
Okay.
Well, no, but
Legit.
Tristan might know. Sean might have caught Tristan looking at a girl one day or some shit. Now, Caden's like what, 3?
Hayden's a good little wingman.
Oh, Caden pulls bitches? Or Caden helps
Oh,
Tristan pull bitches?
All women love babies, don't they?
Mm-hmm. Well,
Sean,
most.
you're horrible. Do you use Caden?
No.
Does
I would-
Tristan?
I would never do such a thing.
He's
Have you never
lying.
seen Big Daddy?
Yeah, I've seen Big Daddy. I love Big Daddy. Help me, I'm lost. I don't know where I am.
Exactly.
Exactly. I'll bet Tristan, his little brother. I'll bet Tristan has his little brother set up in front of the shop so that he can go pull chicks. I bet he does.
They're good boys. They're respectful,
Right.
and they
Until they-
always will be.
Until they become teenagers and they realize what women really have to offer.
Yeah,
And then they'll turn into us.
they'll turn into little Andrew Tates.
Oh God.
They'll buy
That's
Bugatti and
scary.
they'll have sunglasses and they'll be bald and it's gonna be great.
And they'll choke women and
You can't prove that.
Yeah, you can't prove that.
well, he says it.
Pussy.
Riley, there's some chips in your if you want them. Right.
Riley.
Okay, so
That's your niece.
Okay.
are you guys like going to keep the monarchy? Is there any way for you guys
yes.
to get rid of the monarchy?
I don't know if there's a way to get rid of it. I'm not quite sure. Like, I really haven't got a clue. But I do believe that the majority of people my age do want to abolish the monarchy. They don't even care. Like, Liz Truss wanted to abolish the monarchy for years, right up until her prime minister reign. She wanted to abolish the monarchy, and then all of a sudden she was saying that the Queen was an inspiration to her. No, she wasn't. You hated her.
Yeah, because she's prime minister now. She can't be talking shit.
Yeah, that's
Stupid bitch. Go
usually
make me a
how it
sandwich.
works.
Sean, your
I'm
kids
gonna
can't hear me, can they?
No, they
Maybe
can't,
maybe
mate,
you
yeah.
guys
Okay,
need to
that's
have a
cool.
revolutionary war. Do you want us to give you some
Maybe-
tips?
Facts. Go have a revolutionary war. I will fight in it. Don't test me.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go put my kids to bed now in a minute, all right? And I'll be back in the stream in a bit, so
Okay.
there'll be no interruptions
Okay.
or anything like that, okay?
Tell your boys I say good night.
Hang on. Tristan? Do you want to say good night?
Yeah, good night.
Night, mate.
Good night, kids.
There you go. I'll be back in a minute, okay?
Alrighty.
Nice one, guys.
As well.
All right. So, apparently Ukraine is absolutely fucking bodying Russia.
Yeah, it's because Ukraine's a top G, bro. He's Andrew Tate type shit.
Oh my
He
God.
bounced that.
Will
No,
can
bro.
we just stop talking about fucking Andrew Tate?
But Daddy Tate has the
No,
best-
he's a fucking piece of
Mm.
shit, and his name should
No,
never be
you're a
brought up
fucking
again.
No. Listen to me. You're just mad because he pulls more bitches, more money. He's better. He's stronger than you. You're mad, kid.
I care
You gotta
about
let that
none
out.
of that.
No, you care about all of that secretly. Deep down
No,
inside,
I
that
really
little boy in the
don't.
closet cares.
No, I really don't. And I would say
Oh.
that if I did care, then the quality of women I could pull would be far superior to what fucking Andrew Tate can pull.
No, you still couldn't pull bitches.
Yeah, I could.
You can't pull bitches. And this is where you make that comeback. I pulled your aunt.
It's not that
Like,
hard.
bruh. Yeah, I know. That's why Sean's in the wrong fucking country.
Yeah.
Pulling
no.
bitches ain't hard.
But no, we just need to stop talking about him. He's Hopefully, he just
Oh,
becomes a distant memory, and everybody forgets him.
hold on, I got an idea. I got an idea.
Oh
I got an
God.
idea. I get so many points off of this stupid thing. And then we gotta type in Danny Tank. And we gotta make sure it works. And then we gotta put copy. And then we gotta go here, here. Oh, you can't paste in chat? Are you dumb? Really? It won't
Yeah.
let you paste? Really?
Yeah.
That's dumb.
You can paste in chat.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
I'm hitting Control V. No, I cannot.
Then nothing was copied.
Oh, for realsies? Copy. Oh, you're right.
Fucking tell me I'm wrong with technology, motherfucker. I know what I'm talking about. Oh.
Hi, Matt. You should check your stream chat.
I don't see nothing in stream chat.
You should check.
I don't see nothing in chat.
Mm, check again.
Still not seeing anything in chat.
Is yours delayed?
No.
It has 0 delay.
Has 0 delay.
Because there's a guy yelling Daddy Tate in your chat.
Nope. My chat is empty.
Your chat is in fact go to Twitch and check.
I did.
Go to Twitch again. Or did you just
I'm looking at it right now. There's nothing there.
there's something in the chat. You're gonna want to see this.
Do I have to pull out my chat and pull it over so you can see that there's quite literally nothing there?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know why it's...
Why what?
Okay.
Can you see my message now? You see what I'm talking about? This random dude, bro. You see what I'm talking about, right? Yo,
This
Matt, are
ain't what
you
I
good, bro?
want. Yeah, I'm doing something. There we go.
Mm.
Alright, that should be fixed. Try it again.
Try what?
Whatever it is you just did.
I said a random guy did it. I didn't say I did it.
Well, tell that random guy to try it again.
Okay. Oh, it wasn't posted due to channel's moderation settings, is what he told me.
Oh, well, that's sad.
Yeah, can you undo the channel's moderation settings?
No,
Yeah.
no.
You
You should.
And then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna highlight my message. I'm gonna say Dad. No, I can't say it. Andrew. Hey, bruh, it won't let. Did you really block Andrew Tate?
Maybe.
Did you really? Did you really block Andrew Tate in fucking thing? No way. You're tripping, dog. Did you really?
Yeah.
No one can say Andrew Tate in your chat.
Good. Hey, Discord.
Probably. Alright, so. We talked about Trump. What else did we have in store for what we were going to talk about?
What do you mean?
Like we were talking about things we needed to talk about. What was one of the other subjects?
Well, hold on. I want to get over this because I just happened to stumble upon it. So apparently, the DOJ and Trump's lawyers have proposed two selections
What's the
each.
DOJ?
Department of Justice.
Oh, okay.
Have proposed two people that could serve as a special master. So the DOJ, but the first two are DOJ nominees. Thomas Griffith, a retired federal judge and George W. Bush appointee, served at the D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals for 15 years. In one of his final major rulings before he retired, he wrote the majority opinion rejecting House Democrats' attempt to subpoena Trump's former White House counsel Don McGahn. In the years since his retirement, he co-authored a report alongside other prominent conservative lawyers and officials debunking Trump's lies about massive voter fraud in the 2020 election. He has publicly endorsed Joe Brandon, his nomination of Miss Jackson to the Supreme Court.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Well, that sounds like this guy doesn't sound too bad. Like, you know, he was appointed. Hey,
What?
I'm talking.
I'm talking to you. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're singing a song. So he was appointed
Irrelevant.
by Bush, so he's already a Republican.
Bush.
Um,
Right.
he denied the House Democrats' attempt to subpoena former White House counsel Don McGahn. But he's also has said that Trump's lies are complete bullshit when it comes to the election, and he likes Miss Jackson. So he sounds like an all right pick. Barbara Jones, another retired federal judge and a Clinton appointee. This probably won't ever get approved. She is a former federal prosecutor and a retired judge from the Southern District of New York from 95 to 2012. She brings a lot of special master experience to the table. Having recently served in the position for 3 high-profile criminal investigations with political implications. Oh, wow. She was tapped to serve
Sounds like a
as
decent pick.
uh she was tapped to serve as a special master to examine materials seized during an FBI raid of Giuliani's home in 2021. She was also special master in Michael Cohen's case, which was Trump's attorney, to make sure the investigators didn't sweep up any documents that were attorney-client privilege. Both Giuliani and Cohen were Trump's lawyers while they were investigated by the Department of Justice. More recently, she was the special master who examined materials that the FBI seized from Project Virtus, a right-wing group that often targets Democrats and media organization with undercover stings. Jones was brought in to review materials for First Amendment and attorney-client privileges. Yeah, she sounds like a fucking awesome pick too. They will never send her through though. They will never send her through. But both of these sound like pretty good picks. I mean, they're fairly right. Well, so one of them is fairly right leaning, doesn't agree with what Trump says, agrees with the law. Like he sounds pretty good. Sometimes. Um, like I said, the Clinton appointee, Barbara Jones, she will never, ever, ever, ever get accepted. All right, Trump's nominees. Paul Huck Jr. Huck, who has his own law firm, has been a partner at the Jones Day law firm, which represented the Trump campaign in 2016 and a contributor to the conservative legal organization, the Federalist Society. Wow. Imagine that. Huck also previously served as the Deputy Attorney General for Florida and as General Counsel for former Florida Governor Charlie Crist, who was a Republican at the time but served as a Democrat member of the House and as Democrat nominee for Governor of Florida. Chris Kise, Trump's current lawyer, also worked for Crist and overlapped with Huck. They worked together at Florida in the Attorney General's office. Huck's wife, Barbara Lagoa, was on Trump's short list as Supreme Court nominees after Justice Ginsburg died. Okay, so he's a Trump loyalist. Got it?
Not a good pick.
Yeah, definitely not fucking biased at all, for sure. Raymond Dearie. Dearie was a Reagan nominee, so that means, and that was in the 80s. He served as a federal judge in New York since 86, retired in 2011, is now a senior judge on the circuit. Dearie also served a 7-year term on the U.S. Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Court, or FISA. He was one of the judges who approved an FBI and DOJ request to surveil Carter Page, a Trump campaign foreign policy advisor, as part of the federal inquiry into whether Russia interfered with the election. The process that federal investigators used to secure the FISA warrant was riddled with errors and overall sloppiness, according to the DOJ Inspector General report. 2 of the 4 surveillance warrants granted by the secretive FISA court regarding Page have since been declared invalid, including one approved by Dearie in 2017 because of omission and mistakes in the FBI submissions to the court. The Trump's team nomination of Dearie is notable because Trump has repeatedly criticized the FISA surveillance and has claimed without evidence that was part of a quote-unquote deep state conspiracy to undermine his campaign. I wonder if he has like some sort of fucking dirt on this guy, and that's why he's willing to try to get him approved. Because like he seems like the Paul Hook Jr. like I would classify him as like the Barbara Jones for the Trump side. It would never ever happen. Like she's like full on Clinton appointee. She, you know, like I think she would be really good at her job because she's done it before multiple times, but like she has most definitely like been there to shit on Trump for many years. And Huck, like he's just a flat out fucking goon for Donald Trump because like his wife was on Trump's short list for Supreme Court nominees. So I wonder if he has some sort of dirt or he has something against this fucking Raymond Dearie person, and that's why he put them up.
Right.
I don't see any of them getting approved though.
Yeah. I still think we should go with Barbara. I think her last name was Jones.
Yeah. Oh no,
Barbara
like I said,
Jones would be
I
the
think
best
she would
choice.
be the best choice because, like I said, she's, you know, she's been a master, what, 3 times, 4 times. Um, she's done it fairly recently, so she knows exactly what the fuck she's doing.
Right? And
You
it's
know,
better to know what she. It's better that she knows what she's doing.
right? The problem though is she was a Clinton appointee, so I mean that doesn't really mean nothing, kind of. You know, but like, you know, like this guy, he's a Bush appointee, but I guarantee you're gonna fucking hear that, you know, George W. Bush was a rhino and he's now working with the deep state or some fucking shit. But like
Yeah.
this Paul Huck Jr., like this person should just be flat out just 100% denied.
Right.
Like I don't even know why they would. I mean, I know why they submit somebody like that. But yeah, it shouldn't even be allowed.
Yeah. Oh, I've realized that me and you keeping a conversation doesn't happen. You, me, and Sean keeping a conversation super easy.
Well, I mean, one of the reasons why, like, there's like a specific reason why you're having troubles right now.
Yeah.
But the second, probably most important part is you just don't really give a fuck about all this stuff.
Yeah, and I'm not as informed about it, so I can't really make a big, what do you say, deal? I just can't make a really big deal about it.
Well, it's not about that. You can still question things. You can still ask, "Hey, what's this? What's this?" You
Yeah, and I
know.
try to as much as possible. But I've come to realize that the more I don't throw the stream off the rails, the less we have to talk about.
I see that as being better,
I do
personally.
too, but it makes us run out of things to talk about a lot faster.
North Korea reportedly threatens nuclear action if Kim Jong-un assassinated. Like, fucking Jesus.
I'm washing bedding and shit right now, so. But yeah, dude, it's just, it seems like we can't. I don't know. I feel like Sean just carries our conversations because he knows he's a little bit older, so he knows a little bit more about what you're talking about than me. So it's just a little bit harder for me to comprehend a little bit what you're saying. So, but yeah, man, I think I'm gonna hop off of here and chill out for a bit, get my shit together, and I might join back later. All
Okay.
right. Alrighty, talk to you later, man.
All right. Just keep the stream up and running in the background.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. But he never said that he doesn't acknowledge the election. Like, oh my God. It's almost like fucking, like, they quite literally say, like, why it was, like, quote unquote, stolen. He said they spent $3 million to our $250,000, and they campaigned for 2 years. And it was dark outside money that came in. Our democracy is at stake. There's millions and millions of dollars from outside our region and outside our state that are coming here to try to steal our elections, to take away your value and take away the process that we rely on, which is elections. And we don't have the resources to compete with these outside resources. We can't compete with the Koch brothers. We can't compete with big oil, big tobacco, and the NRA. They can outspend us, but they can't outwork us. Like they spent fucking 10 times the money to win by less than 1%. That's crazy. But like nowhere in here did I see that he doesn't accept the election results. Nowhere in here does it say that he says that fucking there's fake electrics and fucking China or Russia, is to blame for it or anything. Like there's nothing of that saying here. It's saying that it was stolen because of fucking dark outside money, came in and just outspent them. Which I mean, like, technically that's politics, and so it like technically wasn't stolen, and I'm sure he would like completely acknowledge that. But basically what he's saying is like this shit should just not happen. Like now if it was say say the Koch brothers lived in his district and they put millions and millions of dollars into the election, that would be still bullshit, but that would be a little bit more it would be a little more okay. It would be a little fine. Still wrong, but at least it's, the person is in the district and they're like, oh no, I want my representative, so I'm going to do everything I can. The problem is, like, fucking these motherfuckers are like New York or wherever, and they're just sending off checks just so their person can win. And, like, that's just like elections shouldn't fucking be that way. Like that's not how elections should fucking run in this country. It's so absolutely disgusting. And like I would like to ask him a couple questions. Like does he feel like that, uh like just cuz he claimed that it was stolen, again, it was because they just completely outspent him. But like him saying that it was stolen, I don't feel like is the same thing as like him saying that fucking, there was, Chinese bamboo fucking special ballots that got brought in and processed like the bullshit Donald Trump was saying. There's actual tangible evidence showing that there was outside spending. Again, technically it's not stolen because like that's the way fucking American politics are right now. Like that's just the way things are. It's completely legal, it's completely fine. But he's just trying to raise the issue of like this shouldn't be a fucking thing. Oh. Sometimes Fox News they report on themselves and they don't even realize it. Why? Why did she decline? Will this pull up an article? It does. Okay, this makes sense. So basically, she's saying that she doesn't want another debate like the Republican debate that happened to happen again. That's completely understandable. Who is Lake? Which crazy was she? Um, okay. Quite literally a MAGA mommy. Completely agree. This was an absolute shit show. Oh, it was so great. All right. I think that's a great idea. I think just doing interviews would be way better than having a fucking free for all debate. Um, I don't know. I think if they would also give, I think debates would be fine if they would just give the moderator, you know, a fucking mute button for whoever, for both sides. So that way, if just one starts going off the rails, they can just mute them, and you know, like I would be perfectly fine with that. Which I do agree with this. Debates are the one format or the one forum where candidates are forced to answer questions they don't want to answer. Like, I'm perfectly fine with that. See, and that's another problem. Like, Walker is a fucking bumbling idiot. So if he goes up against Warnock, he's going to absolutely just get destroyed. Because, like, Warnock's a very, very, very smart man. And he's very eloquent in talking. And Walker is not. Not at all. See, and like I think this is perfectly fine. So, like Walker, he wants to set the stage so that way, you know, everything goes perfectly smooth for him. Which, I mean, that's everybody wants to do that, right? Nobody wants to looks like a bumbling idiot. The Warnock, he's like, hey, you know what? That's cool, but you also have to agree to a second debate with me at my terms. To show, I guess you can call it being fair. Some common ground. And Walker's yet to agree. Man, if I want to see the Oz Fetterman debate. Oh god, that'd be so good. Fetterman will absolutely just fucking destroy him. And it's almost like, the dude just had a stroke. So like chill a little bit. Give the man some time. And like they're just asking for, maybe I don't know exactly what they're asking for, but it sounds like they're asking like for some special privileges or whatever. Because like dude just had a stroke. God, what is? God, that number just keeps growing. I want the 6931 is what their current forecast is for senators. So it looks like Georgia's literally a toss-up right now. So all the polls that have Walker ahead, none of them look like they're too spectacular, but +9, +4, +4, those are pretty big leads. What else do we have going on? Wisconsin. God, look at that. Just fucking. I'm not a turtle. Turtle. I'm surprised they haven't updated this. I thought it would have. Just waiting for everybody to come back. I have no shell. And I don't walk slow. Are you just saying that because I'm fat? God, that just keeps getting fucking closer and closer. Oof. So what are you doing, Faith? Any plans for today? Oh, he got hurt last night? What happened? Did he break a fingernail? He sprained his ankle. How the hell did he sprain his ankle? Like, was he working? Or was he just like walking down the street being a dork? Because I feel like it's the second one. I feel like he was just walking down the street, do 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 do, and then he just sprained his ankle. Oh, did I upset you? 'Cause you not even talking now. Either that or you're writing me a story about how amazing your man is. He was moving the log into the bonfire and he stepped back into a deep hole into the ground. Well, look, I want you to do me a favor. Tell him not to do that. Problem solved. I fixed it. Well, that's good. Do you want to come in the chat? Just join any voice chat and I'll pull you over. Well, tell him to open his eyes. God, it's that easy. If he would open his eyes and not step in the hole, he would have been perfectly fine. Join any of the voice chats and I'll pull you in. I have it locked so that way just not anybody can come in. And like Landon and Sean have. There we go. Landon and Sean kind of have already permission to come in because like they're my co-streamers. So
Hello.
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 News is boring now. There ain't nothing going on.
What's boring?
The news.
That's why I stopped watching the news.
Well, I mean, there's really not much going on. I mean, UK's beating the shit out of the Russians. The Queen just died, and Donald Trump is fucked. And that's pretty much all the news.
Yeah, see, I didn't attend the Fall in the Hole, I was just moving a piece of wood to put on the fire we had last night at the house we're staying, and I stepped 2 feet back, 2 inches backwards. Next thing you know, I hit the ground. I don't even know what I stepped in.
Well, like I said, just don't step in it. If you don't step in it, you can't hurt yourself.
She doesn't call Ray today. Who's that fucking trailer? She needs to call him today when he's listening. And we're fucked. Either call Janice or call her. Try to get a hold of her. Jackie tried to call her. She's not answering her phone. So I don't know what else to do. She just told me to tell us to get a hold of
Drama.
her. What?
Drama.
No, I said grandma.
I know, I said drama.
Why is it drama?
I don't know. Sounds like drama to me.
No, it's called Grandma's trying to be in charge of the trailer we're trying to get, and she's not cooperating with us very well.
I
Because
own
we can afford it, but I'm being her caretaker, so we gotta have her with us. Try
a
Janice's
trailer.
number. And we're trying to get a trailer so that we're not living in people's homes, so we can finally have a home.
I own a trailer.
What?
I own a trailer.
You own a trailer? That's dope.
Yeah, I bought it with my COVID money.
I've been trying to buy a trailer. I've been trying to buy a home. It's not been working out. Let's see, the last people we lived with, basically stole from us for so much money, it was ridiculous. Do you want to take a trip to Grandma to see if she's home? You know, wheel yourself down. We're gonna take a trip to Grandma. Okay.
She doesn't know how to turn the sound on. There's no issue.
Yeah, and then she's got it dead when it's out. So when is everybody else coming back?
Landon probably isn't, and I have no idea why Sean's not back yet.
Well, they all suck booty.
Agree.
So they just done up left you.
Pretty much.
It's like your stream just died.
My stream just died?
Yeah, there's nothing interesting. So his stream basically is just dying.
Oh.
If you want to walk, walk slow.
COVID stuff? Yeah, other stuff.
Yeah. My debate is, why do people sell cars that have so many fucking problems to them? When you have to put $2,000 into them, and if you spend that $2,000 to buy the vehicle, you got to put that $2,000 into the vehicle anyways. There's my problem.
Did they let you know?
No, without telling you.
Did you buy it from a dealership?
No.
Well, there's your first problem.
Well, we got the Jeep. You know my Jeep now.
What's up?
Oh, hi. You scared the shiznits out of me.
Hey, you're
Yeah,
back.
So we got
Yeah, my children are in bed now. Just have to clean the room, have a quick shower. I'm all yours.
Ew, that sounded gay.
That's fine. No homo. See, it's not gay anymore.
It's always gay with you, Matt.
No.
homo.
Yeah, I called no homo. It can't be gay.
It isn't.
That's how the rules work.
Nope. Not in my book.
It doesn't matter what your book says. Ask your hubby. Ask your hubby.
He's in the bathroom. I
Oh,
kinda can't
well,
ask him.
when you get a chance, ask him. Ask him the no homo
I
rule.
don't wanna. I don't even think he knows.
Oh, I guarantee he knows the no homo rule. All men know the no homo rule. You can do whatever you want to another guy, but if you call no homo, then it's no homo.
Just dumb.
That's the rule.
This is a dumb.
I don't know. Does Michigan have any laws about
About what?
lemon laws?
Lemon laws? I
Yeah.
don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so. I wouldn't know. I couldn't tell you. I'm not from the 90s.
So what are we talking about?
Give me just 1
Talking
second.
about underwear. Excuse me. We're watching Big Hero 6. Hold up. Watch out.
Nope. Okay, never mind. I don't know what the fuck's going on, Sean.
I don't know either.
No, we just shit talking.
Pretty much. Like
We
I
just
was
shit
just
talk.
I was just reading an article of like who's next in line. If that tells you
it'd be
if that
King-
tells you how exciting this stream is right now.
It'll be King Charles. Obviously, he's the one. Obviously, that was next after the Queen, and then it'll be Prince William, I believe. I could be wrong, but I think that's how it is. It would have been Prince Andrew, maybe, but I don't think he's going to be in line for the throne because he's a pedophile.
All right. So we have Charlie, then William, then Prince
Oh,
George.
Charlie. Okay.
Well, Charles. Sorry, King. Right now it's King Charles.
Oh, Charles. Yeah. Okay.
Then you have
That's what I knew you were on about that. Yeah.
then you have Prince William.
Yeah.
Prince George.
Yeah, I believe it's William's two sons, and then it'll be Prince Harry.
Princess Charlotte, and then Prince Louis.
Hey, I'm a Lewis.
Oh, okay.
That makes me Princess
So-
Lewis.
Your last name is
Where did Landon go?
He got off.
Well, he just said Princess Lewis, so that means me, right?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Well,
Prince
come
Henry
on.
is 5th. Which is
Okay.
funny. I thought he gave up his title.
I'm gonna at least put our drink
Or
on the
can you
counter.
like not give up your title?
Yeah, you can give up your title. Prince Harry did it.
Then why is he
Okay.
5th in line?
I don't know. I think that was just. I think that was just how it was. I don't know if it's been updated since, but I'm not sure how it works now. I really haven't got a clue.
Well,
but I'm
it
sure
has
it's
to be
got
that
the
way
title.
because like it has to be currently updated because like it has King Charles at the top.
What? I don't know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Like this just came out from Sky News.
Yeah.
I don't know then. I really don't know.
It just didn't change.
And then Archie
Sally's that
is
way.
6th. Oh my
Don't
God.
look at
Jesus
That's not-
Christ. See, and that's why I don't bring her in here. Need to learn to mute yourself. Good Lord.
Yeah, he's coming out. Yes, we are coming out. Go ahead, Lincoln. He's in the. Go ahead, Lincoln. Grab the thing.
And then Andrew is 8th in line.
And I just killed her phone.
I don't think he'll ever get it.
Okay.
Oh no, the odds of him getting it are going to be very slim. But yeah, that's how boring the stream is. I was looking at Secession. There's really nothing going on right now. You missed all the good juicy bits.
No, I'm sorry. I've just been really flat out non-stop.
Oh, it's fine. It's all good, brother.
Hey, on the bright side, Cobra Kai season 5 came out.
Yeah, haven't seen season 1.
How dare you? How fucking dare you?
Well, okay, so 1, I'm not a huge Karate Kid fan. Okay, because like
How dare you?
Karate Kid was ever so slight right before me. It came out in, what, 84, I believe?
Yeah, it came out 10 years before I was born. I still watch it.
Yeah, 1984. Okay, but the thing is, you are far enough from the time it came out for it to, how do I, basically like for it to be cool again, if that makes sense. But
Yeah, I get.
like I was born in 86. So the movie was 2 years old when I was born. So it would have taken another, 10 years after that? So the movie would have been like 12 years old. And by the time that like I got around to caring about that shit, um like it was kind of already old news. And like fighting's never been my thing. Like I would much rather watch Back to the Future.
I was so glad you said that because I was about to ask you what about Back to the Future.
Yeah, like I'm so much more into the sci-fi esque world of things. So
Yeah, fair enough.
that's why like I enjoy the movies. Like it's not like, I thought the movies were, well, okay, the first one was good, the second one was okay, and won't even bring up the third one, but
That's the old West. That's the
but
old Western one, right?
oh no, I was talking about the Karate Kid movies.
Oh, well, no, I thought the first one was great. The second one was okay. No, first one was great. Second one was great. Third one was not great. It was very okay-ish, but you had to be into the franchise to enjoy it. And the fourth one was just awful.
Right. But I mean, same with Back to the Future. I mean, the first one was absolutely amazing. The second one, I absolutely love the second one. I like the whole idea of them going into the future, and like that's cool. The third one, it kind of felt like a cash grab. Um, like I understand it, and I still thought it was good. But it almost felt like that they just didn't have an idea, and they just kind of did it for the money.
Yeah.
And plus there was just so many better movies than Karate Kid at that time. I mean, you had fucking Terminator, like I said, Back to the Future. That's the stuff I was into. Either that or comedies. The early 90s had just so many comedies. You had Jim Carrey, he was exploding at that time. Dumb and Dumber, Ace Ventura, fucking The Mask.
That's fair enough. Whatever floats your boat, man. Whatever floats your boat.
Water.
Oh, fuck you.
And I think I remember reading somewhere that like the actual kick that he does in the first movie was actually an illegal kick.
I don't think it is because anything above the waist is considered legal, I believe.
Yeah, but I think there was like some rule where you're not allowed to kick upwards at the face. Or I don't know. Uh, I have a fucking computer in front of me. Why don't I find out?
Well, apparently it's not.
Uh,
CBR.
based on the rules published by the U.S. National Karate Do Foundation, it does seem that move was illegal, but not because Johnny was hit in the face. Strikes to the face and front kicks are actually permitted as long as the strike isn't open palm. Um, because of the tournament is an under 18, the only contact to the face allowed is a Joden kick with skin touch level of contact. In other words, a competitor is only allowed to make light contact rather than land a physical blow. In addition to Daniel's crane kick being a fictional move, of course, it was also a full extension blow that dazed his opponent. According to the official USA NKF rules, Daniel should have been given a warning or even a penalty. See, I thought that I read somewhere that it was illegal. Not that it matters. I mean, it's fucking movies, so.
It does matter. This is important.
It completely destroys fucking uh 30 years, 40 years of the movie. I don't know. How much do you think that it does matter?
I don't really think it matters, to be honest. I really don't think anyone actually really cares either.
Well, I did.
Did you?
Yeah, and there was like news articles written about it. So I mean, there had to have been people that cared. Maybe like not actually like cared, but cared. If that makes sense. Like there's people that cared that, the flux capacitor wasn't a real thing. But like, who cares? Even though you can go to O'Reilly's website and they have the flux capacitor for sale.
I wouldn't do anything.
See? Part number 121G, line EB. Flux capacitor. 1.21 gigawatts, material compatibility plutonium, working speed 88 miles an hour. Maximum power 1.21 gigawatts. Detailed description: time travel at your own risk. Plutonium is required to properly operate the flux capacitor. Flux capacitor requires a stainless steel body of a 1981 to 1983 DeLorean DMC-12 to properly function. Once the time machine travels at 88 miles an hour, 142 kilometers per hour, light coming from the flux capacitor pulses and becomes a steady stream of light, at which point time travel begins. Like, this is on O'Reilly Auto Parts' official fucking page. I love it. I love it. Like, here, O'Reilly's. I clicked their home button. This is their home button. It's so great. I love when companies do stuff like this. It means absolutely nothing, but it's just, it's so cool. So how big was this check? She won 12 grand on a slot machine. She went to the bank to open a savings account and deposit her winnings. Fifth Third Bank said the truck was fraudulent. That's funny. I mean, like, surely they have a way to fucking, like, double check to make sure a check is legit, right?
I haven't got a clue. So I don't know anything about car parts. I know nothing about cars. I drive one, but I have no
this
idea.
is a different news story.
No, I know, but I was just telling you about when you talk about the flux capacitor just now.
Oh yeah.
Like I know absolutely nothing about cars or like car parts or anything like that, but I drive one. I just all of a sudden had a weird like epiphany as to how weird that is.
What, that they have it listed on there, or that you know nothing about cars?
I know nothing about cars. Yeah,
I know
drive
pretty
one.
much. I know pretty much nothing about cars, and I've worked on many cars.
That's weird.
But no, I was reading this article about this 71-year-old black woman from Michigan who won 12 grand in a slot machine, took the check to the bank, Fifth Third Bank, which is like one of the biggest ones in the U.S., or at least one of the biggest ones in the Midwest. I know Ohio, Michigan, they Fifth Third Bank is really big in that area. And the bank told them that the check was fraudulent. Like, they should have a way to check to make sure that, like, the check is real, right? You would think. And like they try to keep her check too.
That's rude.
I like she was able to cash it at another bank, but that fucking sounds horrible. Cashing a $12,000 check? I mean, like, it would be nice to have that, but like, she was wanting to do the right thing. She was wanting to go into the bank, put in a savings account, and go on with her fucking day. And they was like, psh, a 71-year-old fucking black woman with 12 grand? Yeah, right. That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Granted, I don't think that that's how it happened, but that's how I like to think that it happened in my head.
It probably could have. I mean, I wouldn't put it past the
Right.
people around to let it happen that way.
Right. Oh, there's another one of your favorite politicians, Theresa May. Nope, that ain't who I'm thinking of. Margaret Thatcher, that's who I was thinking of. We know that you love Margaret Thatcher.
No, we do not.
Yeah. She's the best.
Trump is the best.
When was she PM?
Um, (1979 to 1990).
Did she get a big parade and everything when she died?
I don't know. I don't think so. If you did, I didn't. I don't fucking remember it. I don't even know. Don't even know when she died.
2005, I think.
No, well, I wouldn't have had a clue, man. I would have been way too young.
No, 2013, my bad.
I'm not sure, man. Not a clue. I think that was my first year out of school, maybe my second year, and I don't remember anything big coming of it. Like, I'm pretty sure some people may have done something, but I don't know.
Dude, fucking Ukraine is on fire. They are kicking some serious ass right now.
I know. How the fuck is Russia losing? Russia's not the big powerhouse everybody makes them out to be.
Well, okay, so Russia is, but
they're getting asked by Ukraine.
hold on, let me finish. Russia is the only problem. All of their power lies in their nuclear arsenal. So like
would beat them.
Like for example, if you took away the nukes in America, we're still going to be absolutely fucking terrifying. Right?
Right.
Our military.
Yeah.
Russia, that's not how it works with Russia. You know, it's also kind of like, I mean, I honestly don't know how strong they are or what their capabilities are. But like, thinking of like living in like South Korea, it would be like the equivalent of North Korea. Okay. Through South Korea's eyes, North Korea is extremely powerful because like they could drop a fucking nuke on them. But if you would take away their nukes, then North Korea, you know, their army is a bunch of fucking paper mache fucking people. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's kind of the same boat Russia is in.
Dude, I learned some crazy things about North Korea. Well, what the hell? Goodness me, I had a tickle in my. What's going on? Ah, there we go. I think that's better.
Kim Jong Un is coming after you.
I had no, I learned quite a lot about North Korea actually the other night. What Landon said earlier.
Do what?
Hold on. So just making sure my TV was still on. Do you remember what Landon said earlier?
About. He said a lot of things earlier.
About when he was drunk and told me what he did?
Yeah.
Okay, well, the person, right, is from North Korea, right? And I was actually learning quite a lot about North Korea's like crazy laws. And did you know Kim Jong Un has made it illegal for anyone within North Korea to make international calls?
Yeah.
How crazy is that? They have to go to the mountains if they want to make international calls because it's harder for the government to locate.
Yeah, they also can't access internet outside of North Korea. Like honestly, if North Korea could, they would just build a giant fucking dome around their country.
Yeah.
But that's how you have a god king.
It's disgusting. I think the US should have assassinated him ages ago. Fuck Kim Jong Un. Fuck his family.
Well, apparently he says that if he gets assassinated, then they're going to launch nukes.
They should assassinate him and his whole family.
I wouldn't be against video gaming them, but that also goes against terms of services, so.
True. Video gaming. We'll stick to video gaming.
But the problem is, like, even if that happens, then the next person in line is just going to be just as fucking disgusting. Because they don't have fucking elections there.
I know. Also, if you move out of North Korea and then you go to move back, that's punishable by execution. In the
Really?
country. Yeah.
Wow.
If every household has to have a portrait of Kim Jong Un,
Yes,
and if
that
your
I
house
did
catches
know.
if your house catches fire, you have to rescue the portrait before you rescue your own family members.
That I knew too.
How insane is that?
That's how you fucking that's how you control the masses.
Someone just video game him already.
Then his fucking brutal ass sister take over, and I don't know. I kind of like Kim Jong Un a little bit better.
Yeah, his sister's crazy bitch.
Dude, yeah, she is. She's hot, but and I don't think there's enough I can fix her in the world for that one.
No, fair enough.
Like Truss, I might be able to finally get through, but like.
I'd whack Truss. I would elbow drop Truss. I swear to
So
God.
has she released her Save the World pamphlet yet?
So yeah, she said she's gonna freeze the energy prices at 2,500 a year at a maximum.
Okay. Is that like your at-home energy prices?
Sorry.
Is that like your at-home energy prices? Like how much you would pay
Yeah.
for, heating and cooling your home?
We don't have cooling. We have to have like fans We don't have aircon or anything like that.
Oh,
But yeah, so 2,500 a year will be the most any energy company can charge you for gas and energy every year, which is just over £200 a month.
what is your take on that?
Disgusting. It should be a lot lower than that.
Oh my God, I would
Unless
fucking,
they
I would
unless
kill
they
for
use that
$200
much,
a
right?
month.
Like if you're a business, like if you're a massive building, for instance, then yes, that's fine. Like charge them more because they're using more, right? You know what I mean? But if it's homes, come on. Like McDonald's, for instance, right?
Well, so
24-hour shops.
did she? Like, I'm sure she didn't give too many details.
No,
Um,
not that I saw.
so do you think that they're just going to be like everything in the UK, no more than 2,500 a year, or do you think they're going to make it? They're going to, you know,
I don't know.
only homes or apartments, businesses they don't get this exemption, and then maybe income based.
I don't know. I really haven't got a clue, man.
I mean, that's how it should be, but
Well, what should happen and what will happen are two very different things, right?
right. Shit, I'd be perfectly happy with fucking 2,500 a year in bills.
I
Like,
wouldn't.
like just to give you an idea, um, my electric bill. Calculator. Okay, so from August to August, so it doesn't show my whole entire year. Got to add it all up. So here's my electric bill, for the whole year.
What is it? Do you want to read it out? Because I'm not able to. Oh, no, wait, I can't read it. I'm on Facebook.
So just my electric bill is $1,947 for the last year.
Jesus.
For gas, because I have gas heating and my water heater's gas. Um, let's see here. Plus. Gas isn't too bad during the summer. It's like 40, 30, 40 bucks.
Oh, I'm knackered I am.
All right, so my gas and electric bill for the last year was $2,971.
Jesus fucking Christ! So it went up like 1,000.
Well, that includes no. So the first number I gave you, the 1,900 and whatever, that was just electricity. So I paid $1,900,
Electricity.
and then I paid $1,000 for gas.
That is disgusting.
So I would say $500 a month there. And like honestly, this year my utility costs have gone up. I think I figured it out to be like 32%. It's absolutely fucking crazy.
I just think it's disgusting how the companies can do this. I really do. I don't care what anyone says and say, well, they should be able to make a profit. Well, yeah, but I mean, come on. Let's be realistic about what sort of profit they should be allowed to make.
Oh, I agree. It shouldn't be this much. It shouldn't be that much. Hmm. So I just read this story, but I want to talk to you about it.
Okay.
Come on, Lois. I
From
can
the
fucking
marker
pause
for-
you. Shut up.
So what's the story? Because I'm you have to read like any headlines
I
or
will.
anything like that because I'm laying with my eyes closed, just listening to your beautiful voice right now.
Do you want me to talk quietly, like some ASMR stuff? Maybe scratch the mic.
Please.
Okay.
Nah, it's just helping me. It's just helping me relax. That's all, and concentrate on the conversation and not feel like too tired with my eyes dropping off.
It's fine. So Democratic candidate Vincent Gonzalez claims Flores supporters, quote, stole Texas special election. Okay.
How did he steal it?
I'm going to get into that.
Okay, yep.
Okay. So during a Vote Blue event that they were having, Gonzalez claims our democracy is at stake. There's millions and millions of dollars from outside our region and outside our state that are coming here to try to steal our elections and take away your value and take away the process that we rely on, which is elections. And we don't have the resources to compete with these outside resources. We can't compete with the Koch brothers. We can't compete with big oil, big tobacco, and the NRA. They can't outspend us, but they can't outwork us. Blah de blah. Gonzalez claims they stole the last election. They spent $3 million to our $250,000. They campaigned for 2 years and they still only won by less than 1%. So the way to turn this around is get out and vote, blah blah blah. So what he is saying. Oh, let me read the very end of this article. Because I feel like it's one of the most important things. Gonzalez claims that Flores' special general election victory over Democrat Dan Sanchez earlier this year was stolen, comes amid recent rhetoric from President Biden that considered anyone who refuses to acknowledge an election to be a threat to democracy. So, in anything that I read to you, did it sound like somebody was saying that they refused to acknowledge the election?
I think to me, it sounds like another scathing attack towards the Democrats. Because of course it is, right? That's what
Well,
it sounds like to
are,
me.
are you talking like the last paragraph that I read?
I'm just talking about the whole thing.
Oh, well,
Like-
yeah, it's from Fox News, so
I know that's what I'm saying. Like the overall message is clearly, oh, Democrats bad again. I know that's what Fox News does, right? But obviously I'm gonna go into the levels of what
oh
I
yeah,
think
they're
it's saying.
definitely like,
The overall-
oh, see, Biden was just talking about how people who don't accept the election are, a threat to democracy, and here's the Democrats, not accepting the election bullshit. And like that's not even close to what is being said.
Right.
Like I did say, because I read it earlier, and then I said, I was like, sometimes Fox News just kind of like reports on themselves. Because like if you would actually read the story, you would be like, yeah, like he's I feel like that he's kind of right.
Yeah. Of
Like
course they
like
are.
honestly, anybody
Because-
should read that way.
Right. Because why have a voting system in the first place?
Right. Like I mean, could you imagine if it went the other way? And this was a Republican on here, and they was like, "Oh, the Sheldon Adelson, which is always the person that gets brought up. He's, I don't know if you know who he is, but he's a rich billionaire. He also happens to be Jewish. So like he's one of the ones that owns the space lasers. If you were curious of who owned them, but like, could you imagine if he dumped, $3-4 million into this campaign, and the other side only spent $250,000 from because like it was just a single district, so it's not like there's a lot of people that would be putting into it. Like each side should have had roughly about the same amount of money. That's usually how the districts run.
Right.
So they each should have had 250 grand, give or take, to play with. With it being Texas, the Republican might have had a little bit more. So, she might have had 350 or 300, maybe even 350, but I don't see it really going much higher than that. Especially since he said that they won by less than 1%. So, like, you could almost take the dollar value that you would expect a candidate to get and then line it up with how much of the vote that they get, and like those numbers should be fairly accurate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, he had 250, he got almost 50% of the vote. They both should have had somewhere in the neighborhood of $250,000. But like that's quite literally like somebody stealing the election. I mean, so I did go on about this earlier. But technically in the United States, this is not illegal. So they didn't like really quote unquote steal the election, because like it is something that is legal. It is something that could have been done. And the Democrats, they could have spent, $3 million to boost him up. You know what I
Right.
mean? But the whole point of the story is this shouldn't be a thing that should be allowed.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I think the way that it should be is all House races should be taxpayer funded.
Okay.
And by taxpayer funded, I mean they all have a certain amount of money that they're allowed to spend. That's it. and like we can do things so that way they can get like more publicity and stuff, um, debates on TV that's basically like free money, um, stuff like that. So like we'll give everybody, $250,000 and everybody gets two debates, which would equate, be equivalent of, another $500,000 worth of funding. Um, but it actually doesn't cost us that. Um, so that way everybody's on a fair, even playing field. So that way you can't get stuff like this where fucking, and also I was saying, so they mentioned the Koch brothers. I think the Koch brothers are in, well, the Koch brother. I think they're in like New Jersey or something. Where are they from? Maybe New York. Da-da-da-da. Oh, apparently they're from Wichita, Kansas. Did not know that. Uh, but I think they currently live in like New York. Um, but like if they lived in the district, like this one specific, so it'd be the Texas's 34th district. If they lived in Texas's 34th district and they wanted to spend $3 million, I still think it's wrong, but I think it would be more reasonable. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like I said, I still don't think that it should happen, and that kind of money should not be in politics. But
Yeah.
given our current system, if the Koch brothers or any rich person, lived in that district, if they wanted to spend extra, then that's fine. Like honestly, there should be zero money that comes from out of state. Like it should be against the law for another state to give a person in another state to give another state money for for a candidate. That should just be illegal.
Right. No, I agree. Especially when that outside source is like billions of fucking dollars or like
Hold on.
millions of dollars. Like fuck that.
Oh,
Sorry.
fuck. No, it's not your fault.
I know. I just wanna. I like saying sorry because at least it makes me feel like I'm being nice. But yeah, especially like when the money is like crazy, stupid high. Like when you get like outside investors, for instance, making anonymous donations of like millions, like tens of millions. Like at that point, it's an absolute joke.
Right.
Even if
Well,
it's not tens of millions, even if it's just in the millions.
Super PAC spending. Total raised by there's 2,329 super PACs. There's a total amount raised of almost $1.6 billion. Like, why is like that's fucking crazy? Like, it's just it's so crazy.
I agree.
Like,
Money's bonkers.
like Club for Growth, action outside spending. Oh no, they're just called Club for Growth. Right. No, Club for Growth Action. Their viewpoint is conservative. They do disclose their donors, which I think that should be a thing. Wow, they've spent almost $22 million against other Republicans. So I wonder if this is like a Trump. See, it's like Kentucky Freedom Pact. Why is there a super PAC giving money to another super PAC? Why is that a thing? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Oh Lord. Hate this country. It's so bad. This country is so horrible. Sean, save
Yeah, I
me.
can imagine. Well, I don't know what I could do to save you. I could sell my ass on OnlyFans for a little bit and see if I can save you up some money. But I doubt I'm gonna get very far, right?
Oh. Ready for some
I'm
sleep.
falling asleep, me. I'm fucked.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get some sleep. But yeah, it's fucking crazy that they're like, oh, this guy is, saying that the actual election was stolen, and Joe Biden said anybody who says something like that is against fucking America, and it's like,
America.
it's so fucking crazy.
I know. After when I drop my kids home tomorrow, I'll be available for a stream anytime if you want. Anytime after 4 for me, which I believe will be
Ted,
4, 3, 2, 1,
blast
12,
off.
11, 10. Yeah, it'd be 10. Yeah, it'd be 10.
10.
So anytime after that, I should be okay. Monday, I've got football at 19:45 in the evening. So about 9 in the evening would be about 3 for you guys. I'll be able to stream from then, and then from Tuesday until Friday, anytime that you want.
Okay.
Okay.
Why does Fox News have this on their website? Sorry, I know you just wanted to get off, but I want
Okay.
to throw this out here real quick because I feel like it's very, very, very important.
No, it's okay.
So Kamala Harris, Vice President Kamala Harris, she said this weekend that she can't wait to cast her vote to end the Senate filibuster, which we need to end the filibuster. It's fucking disgusting the way it currently is.
Yeah, you filled me in on that, didn't you? You told me about that.
Yeah, basically they just were like, nah, I don't want it. And unless they can get 60 votes, then just nothing takes place.
Yeah, then lucky at that point.
Like, at least make them put the fucking a little bit of work into it. So anyways, so she says with 2 more seats in the Senate, more than what they currently have. We
Yeah.
can, with just 2 more seats in the Senate, we can codify Roe v. Wade. We can put protections of Roe in law. With 2 more seats in the United States Senate, we can pass the Freedom to Vote Act and the John Lewis Voting Rights Act. Just 2 more seats. Like, why would Fox News put this on their fucking website? Because most people are like for these things,
Yeah, exactly. It seems
especially
like
Republicans. Like, did they not fucking see what happened in Kansas?
Right, they gave them the choice, didn't they? And then Kansas surprised everyone.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And there's a chance that they win 59 seats. Or 59 seats, 2 more seats.
I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to make people believe that this is what they want now, so people can, or maybe new voters start to vote for them. Maybe.
Yeah, but the
Well,
problem is the Republican Party, they don't get a lot of new voters.
if that's what I'm saying, like if they don't get a lot of new voters, maybe this is one of the ways that they would.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to work. I think like I said, sometimes I feel like Fox News fucking just kind of reports themselves.
Oh yeah, I do. Like right wingers absolutely self-report all the fucking time. They're notorious for it. They slip up all the time because they get so heated when they talk about what it is that they believe in and all this shit. They end up like literally making themselves look like assholes, and then you just see moments in which they're like, "Oh shit," as if like they realize it as well.
Yeah, I think it's a mistake for them to put stuff like this on here.
Oh yeah, of course. It would be for them, absolutely.
See, and like the problem is like these two right here. I know you can't see my stream, but these two right here, which is Joe Manchin and Kirsten Sinema. Like they're Democrats, but like they're closer to dinos, which is like Democrat name only.
Yeah.
You know, Joe Manchin, he's a big coal guy, and you know, which I mean, he kind of has to be because he's in the state of West Virginia, and West Virginia is like fucking blood red. So, but like, he's not even willing to vote to even weaken the filibuster. You know, and like, I like. I'm perfectly fine with the don't eliminate the filibuster. You know,
Yeah.
but like it needs adjusted because like right now it's just it's way too powerful. You
Oh,
know,
just get the fuck rid of it. Start over. Just come up with something else.
well like so like okay, think of it as like a video game development.
Is I'm filling my drink up. Is it like noisy?
No, you're fine.
Okay, good. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, go on.
So think of it as like video game development. Um, they introduced the filibuster, and then they buffed the filibuster. But the filibuster became just way too powerful. So what they need to do now is they just need to nerf it. I,
Yeah.
I think yes, it would be good if they just like took it out and rewrote the code and did something different, but at least nerf the filibuster in the for the current time.
Right. If you want to make like just a quick change, just any quick change, then yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, I had to see that because usually when they talk about Kamala Harris, they're usually bashing, but man, that was I don't know what's going on with Fox News.
Maybe they're becoming Democrats.
Dude, they're feeling very, very liberal today.
Yeah, maybe.
See, they're showing MSNBC talking about how, Queen Elizabeth's dead. They're using it as a talking point for colonialism, which is something you guys are really good at, right?
How about you shut up?
Oh, I'm just saying.
I know. Yeah, we're the best at it. What?
And like,
Go into country, take over and kick ass. You can't do that. I sense a jealous American.
no, I'm not fucking
American.
jealous.
American. Dude, I got this like really like big ass bottle from TikTok.
I don't know. Fox News going very liberal today. But I'll let you go to sleep.
No, it's okay. I'm making a drink. Yeah, if you wanna go, dude, that's no worries. I'll be in stream tomorrow anyway after 4.
I figured 3.5 hours isn't too bad. And I've covered pretty much everything that I've really wanted to.
Okay then, no worries. Alright then, well, I'll talk to you in a bit then.
Even though I do want to talk more about fucking Ukraine just bodying Russia. Just because it feels so good to say it.
Alright, we can fuck off, you dickhead. Alright, we can cover it tomorrow then if you want.
There's really not much to cover. I just enjoy saying it.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, I mean, we can have like a discussion on it tomorrow if you want.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let me get some. I'll get some things put together, and you know.
You need to get chat on screen too.
Yeah, I know. I keep forgetting to do that. But I'm not getting any chats from anywhere else. All my chats are coming from Twitch.
Well, I don't know what to say about that. I wasn't prepared for that.
I mean, I am getting so on one of my pages. Well, so I'm still trying to build up the community on Facebook. So I'm not getting a lot of engagement from that one. Which that's fine, it's temporary. But my other Facebook page, I am getting some engagement here and there. Mostly it's just thumbs ups. I don't think it's even people listening. I think they're just like, because it. Matter of fact, here I'll just send you the link to the page. When I get done.
Hey, I've been meaning to ask you, but I haven't. How's your Pokemon streaming going?
I haven't streamed any gameplay in a while.
Well, have you done any gameplay then, or no?
No, not since the last time I talked to you about it. I think I am going to play tonight though.
Just because I mentioned it.
No, I was I was planning on playing tonight.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a coincidence, then.
Because it has been well, let's see here. When's the last time there was a Pokemon video? The 29th of August. So it's been what, 12 days? 11 days, something like that. Yeah, it's
back in.
Yeah, the last like 2 weeks there hasn't been a lot of streaming, and it kind of hurts.
Yeah.
Because I really do enjoy it.
Well, I'm gonna head out then, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
Good night, man.
What time do you usually wake up?
I'm a late riser. Look, I am a very late riser. I usually wake up about 12 in the afternoon.
Okay, so that'd be like 6 in the morning. I'm probably would be ending stream then.
Right.
Okay. All right, but yeah, like I said, I do plan on playing tonight. Okay, so let me ask your opinion about something just real quick when it comes to the whole Pokemon thing.
Okay.
If I trade Pokemon, like for example, I currently have a Ghastly. If I level him up and get him to a Hunter, and I trade him just to get him to evolve, would that be wrong?
No, I would do it.
Okay, so like you wouldn't view that as like cheating or gaming the system
No,
or anything like
no,
that?
that's why. No, that's why trade evolutions exist.
Well, yeah, but they were more supposed to be like trading with your friend, type thing,
Well,
not.
oh well.
See, that's kind of how I felt about it too, but I was just wanting to see what another person thought.
Oh, man, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, it will power your Pokemon up, but Haunter and Kadabra, the trade evolutions, they're not like a lot less weaker than Alakazam or Gengar. Like, they're stupidly strong anyway.
Right. Well, and also, like second generation on, it's not like first generation when I was able to fucking sweep everything once I got Alakazam.
Right.
Once I got Alakazam, I'm pretty sure my Alakazam was level 42 or 45 when I beat the Elite Four.
Oh, fair play then. No, I don't see anything wrong with it, man. Just do what you want. Enjoy the games to whatever capacity you feel is best.
Well, and like I don't think I'm going to like go out of my way to make sure that like I get this so that way I could trade for this and do this thing here. You know what I mean? But I
Yeah.
think like especially getting an early Ghastly, like really makes me just want to power level him to Gengar.
I don't see anything wrong with it at all.
Okay. Or maybe I'll just pull over my Alakazam from yellow and I'm joking.
Do it.
No, that I don't think is right.
Cares about what's right and wrong. You enjoy the game, whatever.
Well, but I'm trying to enjoy the game like the game just came out and you know what I mean?
At which point, yeah, I don't then.
Right.
Alright, guys.
Hey, what's up?
I'm a little bit better now, so I should be alright.
Oh, I was just getting ready to end stream.
No.
Yes.
I should smack you around like Andrew Tate. No.
Well, he's banned in chat, so
Matt banned the root word Andrew Tate.
You really?
yeah.
He banned Daddy Tate, he banned Andrew Tate. I wonder. I fucking wonder. Oh god. I might have found a loophole, guys. Hold on. If I find a loophole, it's gonna be great. I forgot I've been watching this long.
That's fine. I've been pulling ads from you. And just so you know that if anything does get through, well, that's not Tate. That's Ty8. Who's Ty8? Who's Trait?
God damn it, I can't spell anything right. Damn it. Ah, you dirty whore.
Wait, Landon, are you trying to bypass
Yep.
a banned
His
word?
Yeah.
His moderation settings, yes.
Do it again.
Do not get rid of my moderation settings.
No, I'm not. Trust me, Matt. Landon, do it again.
I have an idea.
Okay.
He's gonna ban that too.
Hey Matt, I got you. Matt,
Thank
I
you.
got
You
your back.
asshole! Don't
Thank
ban
you.
me from chat.
Did you ban him from chat?
Yeah, I just
Oh.
removed the banner. I was only
Oh, okay.
joking.
You prick.
It was only a joke. How dare you try to mess with my boy Stream Landon? I am not afraid to use the power of Thor and drop the hammer.
Fuck you and your hammer.
You know, Matt, I got your back. There we go. See, good mod, good modding.
Exactly. Finally got a good mod up in
Sean,
here.
have you watched all of Cobra Kai season 5?
Yes, I have. Have you?
I'm on episode 7 right now.
Okay.
God,
Goodbye.
dude. Bye.
I'm gonna shut down stream. So.
That's fine. Me and him are gonna talk about Cobra Kai. So.
No, bro, I'm going to
okay.
sleep now. We'll have to talk about it in a little bit or something when I wake up.
All right. See you guys. All right. Thanks for joining the stream, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I should be back tonight. Going to play some Pokemans. It's been a little while since we played it, and I really need to get some in. So, yeah. If you happen to be watching this as a VOD later on, follow the channel, come in and chat with us whenever you want. I'm more than open to talking to anybody who comes in. I love interaction with chat. Just all that I ask is you be respectful. If you are on YouTube or Facebook, you can join me over on Twitch, twitch.tv/NoLuckJustSkill. Everything should have links that you can get to. Or if you're on one of those and you just want to chat on one of those, I do have those windows pulled up. I will read your chats out loud, answer any questions that you have, and have any discussions that you want. Like I said, as long as you're respectful. But I hope everybody has a great day, great morning, good evening, good night, and I will see everybody later this evening. Have a good one.